All right, what is up? Welcome to the Sporter Kings. My name is Stan Kramer with Brandman Brian the Grizzly, and we are the Sporter Kings. What is up, guys?
Once I feel like I've gotten through Monday in one piece, I just feel like I've pretty much survived the entire week.
No, it's gonna be talk about this. This is C2E2 week. I don't know what y'all talking about. I was trying to get through Thursday and it's over. You gonna see me. I am gonna be first off, I've put money aside to just buy all half of C2E2. So that's gonna happen. And then I can't wait to just go to the panels and see all. I've literally took off work to make sure that I want to give all you guys insight to it. I'm going to film it all. I'm going to put it all out there. You guys will be there with us. I cannot wait. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
We got a new mic system, some mics. So hopefully,
this time you actually hear us this time.
Yeah, actually hear us. Last time, such an issue. I was so pissed. But we're gonna get some interviews and hopefully we'll go live again. So
don't let Concrete Comics be over there. I'm going to interview them. Definitely, I cannot wait. They have some of the best independent comic books that they're drawing themselves. I love what they do. I just want to go to Artist Alley and see all the people that love what they're doing, and being creative. That's like one of my highlights. Not to mention that I'm going to get my Mighty Ducks jersey signed by Emilio Estevez on Friday.
That's super awesome, man. Because then you'll have the whole team.
Yep, I'll have the whole team there, and I'll have a picture with him signing it. That's going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
And then John Boyega, I haven't decided if I want to have him sign my Funko Pop or one of his movies, because I got Breaking here, I got the Naked Singularity right here, so like I could do one of those. I could do all the Finn Funko Pops, so I cannot wait to do that. And don't let them say I could go live and talk to you guys. It's happening.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be over. But yeah. This year is a really good year for C2E2. I think they're finally getting back to like full on thing. The past couple of years they've been like part of it, but still part of it's missing since COVID. This year, at least, it seems like they're getting a lot of people, but they also lost a few big vendors, which kind of sucks. But we'll see.
The root beer people are supposed to be coming back.
Yeah, the root people are going to come back. I think Funko's not going to be there though, which is going to suck. Or at least they're not going to have a giant.
Yeah, they're not going to giant one. They're supposed to be. I saw the Funko things that you have for C2E2 specific, so I think that they're going to be something there.
Yeah, they're going to be. Yeah, they're going to be there, but they're just not going to have that, because before they had like a huge, massive part of the floor. But so did Marvel and DC, and they haven't really came back full yet. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But
we'll all see it together, because first thing we're going to do is go and show you guys and throw something out there for you guys. So
yeah, we'll go live a couple times over the weekend. So make sure you guys have your notifications turned on. We'll walk Artist Alley, try to do some interviews. The interviews probably won't be live. I'll probably record those. Yeah. But definitely us walking around and seeing stuff. We'll go live with those.
We'll throw Brandman to a couple of people, just like, and then he'll fly over there somehow, and engage with them. So.
Get a bunch of cosplayers. Cosplay is always fun.
I'm not doing that till Saturday.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys wearing on Saturday? Before we get to Deuce, because the GOAT has spoken.
Yeah, I know. I
haven't decided yet, because I wanted that Captain America suit, but it wasn't going to get here on time. So I don't know. Maybe I'll pull something out of the closet. I haven't decided.
Yeah, I was like, you got a nice little collection going, so you got options.
Yeah.
Well,
might do my Spider-Verse Miles Morales suit.
I like that one. With the right J's.
Yeah. Well, I got nothing. I got nothing.
So I ordered my Bishop costume, but apparently it's not going to be here till next week. Pisses me off.
No.
Spent $165 for it, and it's not going to be here next week.
Where'd you order it from?
Easy. I think it's easycosplay.com or something. It was.
Yeah, I like that one.
They had a good size. They took my measurements of my arms, took the measurement off. So I was like, "Oh, that's perfect, right?" You know?
Yeah, they do everything.
I worry about because round it's like 24, 25 inches round, so like a lot of stuff doesn't fit. But they took all the measurements and they're going to have it right. And I'm going to have this damn bishop costume and not be able to do anything with it.
That's gonna say.
So, but I have my Static Shock one that I had from before. So I probably wear my Static Shock one. And if you look Static Shock the comics, I mean, he gets old as he gets older. His his dreads look a little bit different. And he gets old. Static Shock, it look great. So but I'm gonna do right in the middle, like So I have my Black Lightning. I thought about Black Lightning, but I'm gonna do the Static Shock.
That'd be cool. I don't think too many people do Static. So
yeah, not nearly enough. And you think they would? It's such a cool costume. He has like one of the coolest DC looks, as far as I'm concerned.
I agree.
Oh yeah. All right, and then let's get into our comments. See who's in the house, and of course we gotta start off with Deuce already dropping a super chat, $10 super chat, saying Black Bag must watch. A little peace sign on it. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to review it tonight. Brandman still gotta watch it. I watched it.
Your quick thoughts on it, you think?
For me, I'm like, it was really, I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it. There's no action, it's all dialogue, it's all
action.
It is so well done. It's a was it a Sonnenberg?
Steven Soderbergh, like he specializes in stuff like that. Like
and he's so good at it, man. It's such a good movie. I thought, like by the end, you're just like, wait, who's really it? Who did what? And it's kind of like a little murder mystery, basically, with spies.
I don't think it was a mystery at all. I thought it was too straightforward. I wanted more of a twist. I knew exactly what the hell was going on from the beginning.
No way. I thought it was somebody else. I didn't think it was the person it wind up being. I thought it was somebody else, just because they kind of, for me, it was like they kind of lean towards like this person like having.
They didn't. Like, she didn't make any sense, and that's why
I thought it would have been her.
No, that's why it didn't.
But she had she had the connections of everything. Like she was able to do the stuff. That's why I was like,
no, but she didn't have anything, and that's why I didn't believe for a second. And I thought, okay, who's the one who's going to be the most, combative or have the most to gain from it? And that's why I figured out. And me and Ashley looked at each other. We figured it out, and then we thought about it. Said, okay, did I like this movie or did I not like this movie? And the truth is, it's just well done. It's perfectly made movie. I enjoyed watching it, but would I watch it again? Probably not.
I'll watch it again if my girlfriend wants to watch it, which I don't know if she would.
When you know everything, it's like it kind of takes away. It's an Oscar type of movie, right? So it's a more artsy movie. It's a lot of dialogue, but if you know the dialogue, you know what's going to happen at the end. I don't know how much it matters. But I enjoyed watching the movie. I don't want to think I did not enjoy watching the movie, but would I go see it again? Probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm there with you. I probably won't buy it. Because but it was a good movie. Yeah, Michael Fassbender and Kate Blanchett, they were really good in it. I mean, but they're also really good actors. So
yeah, there's no way that Kate Blanchett ever thought in my mind was sexy. I was like, nah, that's not.
No, I mean they tried to doll her up a lot.
Stop this.
Yeah.
I don't know, that goth look in Thor Ragnarok was kind of doing it for me.
That was I think she's too much older.
Yeah, she's a little bit older now.
And there's nothing about that made me think that she was sexy.
Yeah.
But I agree that Thor, she looked good. As Hela, she definitely looked good. I just don't. This is how many years later? 8 years later, and she was already getting older.
Roughly.
Yeah.
8 years.
I'm just saying.
There have been.
She's 55 and she looks like she's 50.
there have been times where there have been times where Kate Blanchett has done it for me. And I'd say that was in Thor Ragnarok, The Gift. I don't know, something about her in that movie just kind of did it for me. And this is gonna sound weird. I know I'm gonna get crucified for this, but screw it. I kind of like her look in Borderlands. I'm sorry. I kind of rocked with it. I'm sorry.
I don't understand any of it. Okay. But your taste don't have to be mine.
I'm sorry.
They don't have to be mine.
Borderlands. That's an interesting one. But it is a good movie. I enjoyed it. But yeah, like Brian said, probably won't rewatch it again. Because but that's most murder mysteries. It's like, once you kind of figure it out, unless there's like a lot of action, possibly, or they really give you a twist. There wasn't like I said, there wasn't a big twist. Like they got you.
There was no twist. There was like, okay, there's only gonna be one of these three people.
Yeah. Very much. Yeah.
The Glass Onion. I've watched the Glass Onion multiple times. I know who did it. I still watched it. I don't think it's like that.
Yeah.
I think this is a better movie than the Glass Onion. Mm-hmm. But I can rewatch Glass Onion more than I can rewatch this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Glass Onion and Knives Out I can rewatch over and over. I'll probably do the same for when Wake Up Dead Man comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever it does come out.
Forgot about
we'll
that
see.
One. There's another one coming out. See who else is in chat real quick. We got Sully in here saying chicken jockey. Everyone, we gotta start screaming, throwing popcorn, lose their damn minds.
I almost punched someone in the face. Like, back the fuck up. I have this intimidated look too, and so I say back up, and then people back up sometimes.
Yeah, if you like on TikTok, it's just like a thing now where as soon as Jack Black says chicken jockey, just people losing it, man, losing it, like everybody in the damn theater. So it's becoming another
it's the number one movie, thing. But it's the number one movie between the ages of 18 to 24, and number one movie from the ages of 13 to 17. That's 77% of the people that watch it.
Yeah.
Wonder how long it'll be before they announce the inevitable sequel.
Oh,
made that much money.
It's probably
especially with the post-credit scene that they had. Like it's gonna happen. 100%, it's gonna happen. Especially if this hits $1 billion, which there's a chance this thing could hit $1 billion. Which is insane. I never thought this would have. I never thought Michael could.
750 million, but it's probably gonna stop at 750 because it doesn't have adult legs and it doesn't have children legs. The population that has it has to depend on the money. Like you depend on adult and children. So I don't know if it's going to be able to do that.
But you got to remember too, like the spring break times just started. So like different schools.
It's over.
No, hell no, man. You're talking about spring break. There's still people starting spring break this week, next week. It goes through until like the end of April. Like different levels, different states and stuff like that.
Goes through Easter.
Yeah, so I mean, there's schools that are going to start spring break now. Oh, not now, but this week, I should say now. Yeah, so I mean, there's still going to be a bunch of kids like going to be out of school. Different teenagers. Yeah, I definitely going to like it. Shit, even college kids. Like
that's what I said. We just said 18 to 24 and 13 to 17, but all of them depend on someone else's money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, so did Mario Brothers.
But kids do. But kids bring multiple people because kids can't go by themselves. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying it's not going to make a lot of money. I'm saying 750 million because of that. If it was a younger demographic, if it was like 8 to 12, then probably I would say it's probably gonna hit the bill. Because that 8 to 12, that's a Moana. That 8 to 12 demographic is.
Look at Mario Brothers. You know, Mario Brothers came out around the same time. You know,
Mario Brothers is better than this.
It is for sure. It is.
And adults liked Mario Brothers too, and nostalgia for adults. So that's not the same demographic. It's not the same 77% of that.
But the nostalgia effect, I think, for adults is not compared to the current, like, people playing it now. Like, Mario's always been big, it's always gonna be big, but the number one game of all time, Minecraft, like, people it's still bringing in freaking buttloads of money. It's insane how much money it brings in. So like,
I would totally agree with you if it wasn't for the stopping at 24. But I mean, I still think it's going to double. It's going to do big numbers. So like, this is not like, I just don't know if
you said 750. It's almost halfway there. You know, it's a little 315. So it's like.
So you think it's going to do another $300 million, or is it going to do the normal? You lose 40%, 50% of what you had before, and then again. Because
I think it's going to have legs.
It's $157 million that you made. Was it 157? I don't even know if 162 domestically. So if it makes 100 next weekend, that'll be really good, right? And then it does 70.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you get into other movies that are going to start coming out. It has 2 weeks to make a lot of money. And I think it makes a lot of money. I just don't know if it makes over, $750 million is a lot.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know, kids might not want to go see, Thunderbolts. They might not want to go see like all the other like better movies that are going to be out there.
You think the kids not going to want to see Thunderbolts? That's interesting. I think 18 to 24-year-olds are going to be. Florence Pugh is more important than 18 to 24-year-olds.
If you get like a 16-year-old, like they might like, hey, I might want to go see Minecraft.
And I don't know.
18-year-old
in May, you think that's going to be that way? Okay, well, we'll see.
I mean, so that's only a month out. So I think Minecraft is going to have some legs.
Me too.
But internationally,
it'll be a tough call, but it's Minecraft. So yeah, I'm curious to see how things kind of go over the coming weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was going to be making this much money. If it made this much money the first weekend, I was like, damn, like it's really going to make them run for $1 billion. We'll see. Well, I mean, we'll see more next week. How well it does in the next couple weeks.
I don't think it makes $1 billion, but I think it gets real close. I think there's so many other movies, like we talk about Marvel movies that didn't make $1 billion. I mean, Multiverse, was it Madness, whatever. Doctor Strange didn't make $1 billion. So I don't think it makes $1 billion, but we'll see. And does the score ever hurt it? The fact they got 53%, does the score ever hurt it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, this is not like this is a great movie. It's a very profitable movie. Budget of what, $140 million, something like that.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
100. So it made over its budget plus the marketing budget. The first week, in 3 days. In 3 days, it made that much money.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a profitable movie, but I think it being a bad movie. But bad is relative because even though we can say that the critics thought it was a terrible movie, kids love it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I won't go see it again, but
I wish I could go rescind my going to see it. I wish I could go back and not see it again that first time, and then just watch it at home at bootleg. And now I might be like, it wasn't that bad.
I had fun with it.
I did not laugh not one time.
I got a couple laughs out of it.
One time that I laughed. I was like, no, I lied. You know what? The third act, I did laugh. Jack Black did get me a couple times just because he's fucking Jack Black. And he's,
he's so good. All right. So we're going to review it, so we'll talk more about it. I just want to go shit. We still got it. We got to go. All right. See who's in here real quick. Ace saying, "Hey, who's gonna start with the money?"
Start with the money.
Yeah, I know. That's insane. Nikisha, what's up, Nikisha?
How you doing,
What's going on,
Nikisha?
Nikisha?
Also,
How you doing?
I know like some trolls came in on her chat
Really?
in some of her live show. Yeah, and she had put a post up that she was probably not gonna do any more lives. Don't let them get to you. Don't let the
Yeah.
trolls get to you. Yeah.
Yeah, they're don't let them like get in the way of your very great content that you put out, and
Yeah.
No,
unfortunately it's just the nature of it. There's idiots like that lurking around,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
You get a good mod who's somebody who's
Yeah,
always
exactly.
in chat, and you kind of trust me, mods love doing that shit. They love like
At the
having that
beginning,
power.
you just got to kick them out a lot.
Yeah.
We had mods, we had to kick them out a lot, and
Yeah.
you keep it going because I think you have really good content. So just don't listen to anyone
Yeah.
else. So don't stop doing live because it's interactive, and I think it's fun for you and the viewer. So don't stop. Just don't let them ruin your fun.
Yeah. Hey, you started off good. Just keep it going. Cool. I didn't see what kind of troll though. If it's like we had a lot of trash, like oh, for a good time kind of thing, like click this link. It was a lot of that stupid shit. And every so often, obviously, we get a troll. Mama Bear usually handles them. So, but don't let them ruin it. Because I think you have a pretty good community. Seeing a lot of people from here go over there too, which is awesome. I see Delta Dan over there. It was a Deuce. There was a few people over there. Talking the soap operas and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think you have a good little niche topic that you're talking about, and hey, yeah, I think you're doing pretty good. So
you're doing too good of a job to even let anyone to distract you or tell you not to do something. Don't worry about them.
Yeah. And if you don't get a mod, get a there's like bot mods that's pretty easy to set up, and then they can come in and do it automatically for you too. So if it starts becoming a real problem. See. Yeah, Ace saying is that Shazam down there? Yeah,
he's the original Captain Marvel.
Anzo, what's up, Anzo?
Anzo, what's up?
Just
man?
had his live panel.
Had our round table. That was fun.
Got Professor Film Fan. What is
Professor?
up?
Yeah, that means we got to talk. I can't wait to talk Coogler. The Breakfast Club.
I know.
Can't wait to talk that. Woo! Y'all want to hear some? Y'all want to hear some stuff?
I didn't see what he said in the Breakfast Club. I saw the Shannon. I saw the Shannon Sharp stuff, which I thought was kind of fucked up. Yeah, but
Ryan Coogler basically sidestepped that. He sidestepped it. He he didn't want to talk about it. He didn't want to give any content on it. He didn't want to.
Yes, that seems about right.
Yeah.
Delta Dan's in the house.
What's up, Dan?
What's going on, Dan?
Juice saying Companion was another good one. Yeah, Companion I thought was really good.
I agree.
I really liked Companion.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It was like a 2-hour Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm excited for the new season of Black Mirror.
I gotta get caught up. I think I missed at least the last season.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see where I left off at, but Black Mirror is a lot of fun.
Yeah, and as you know, you can start that show anywhere, which is one of my favorite things about it.
Yeah,
it's the new age Twilight Zone.
Pretty much. You said you gotta watch Solo Leveling. I want to. I got caught up with everything, and then I'm like, all right, I gotta watch the second season of Solo Leveling. So that's definitely on my list. Yeah. Everyone's talking about spring break. We got neighborhood cat lady. What is up? Another friend from Nikisha. Her channel came over and got gifted a membership too. So, appreciate you coming in. So I'm gonna skip around a little bit while you guys are kind of talking to each other a little bit in chat. See, yeah, I hope the first day of work went well. see. Top of spring break. Legendary going get majority of profit with Minecraft at the box office. Oh, is that who? Because I know it's Warner Brothers and a few other studios.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So it was Legendary. Yeah. I mean, when it's something like this, everyone's making money. You know, when it's like that big of a weekend. You know, like you said, it already made all its money back, plus the promotion and all that stuff. And they did a good job with promoting this movie. You know, like Jack Black was out with his, looking like Steve the whole time with his blue, sweater. So yeah, a lot of them coming in and hanging out. And then all the YouTubers were pushing it so hard. So
yeah, the way they marketed it, they made all the right moves.
Yeah,
all the smart moves, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I knew money wise it was gonna do good, or
yeah. Dude said it's all good. Too much happening around the stock market is insane. Oh my god, don't even get me started with my 401k.
I'm saying I know someone who lost $200,000.
Damn. That's rough. That's rough. I know somebody who lost like 6 figures when the Bitcoin market crashed, maybe like 2 years ago at this point. Maybe around there, like 2 years ago. Yeah, like he lost like 6 figures. So it's like, eesh.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That was his like gonna retire money. And
yep, that's exactly what people lost. And,
yeah.
And you realize now I have to work all the time. I gotta continue to work no matter what.
So fun. That Kevin said, I'm concerned for Ryan Coogler's Sinners. Even if this film's good, has good reviews and audience support, some folks isn't going to give it a chance at the box office.
It looks really, really good. I'm excited to go see it right now.
Yeah, I'm getting more and more excited for it.
Yeah. When's that come out? That should be coming out soon,
next week.
right?
It comes out next Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know I got tickets for Sinners on that Friday it comes out. I just don't remember when it was coming out.
Next Friday. It's Good Friday, isn't it? I think it's Good Friday.
Is it? That's funny. So, and I'm hoping it's good. I heard some early screener people, whatever, saying that like it's really good. So, yeah, looking forward to it. But I agree, some people are not going to give it a chance. But I think for the most part, if it does well with the critics and audience, the box office is going to be good enough. Yeah. We got Brandon Davis. What's up?
What's up, B? Congratulations on selling the house, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go. And I know he was putting in Reacher stuff on our Facebook group. So he said he was going to start watching the show so he could prove us wrong that Tom Cruise is better.
Tom Cruise is not better at Tom Cruise's own kids would be like, man, Dad, he's better Reacher. Own kids. Own kid.
And that comes from I agree. And this comes from someone who likes Tom Cruise. But
yeah, and I like that movie.
Yeah, him as
Tom Cruise. Man.
Yeah, him as Reacher though. No.
No.
I mean, Brandon Man is awesome, but if you make him, Power Man, I don't know if that necessarily works.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter like how good it is. Can't be certain things. You make me a 7 dwarf, it's not going to work. It just doesn't work.
I don't want to see that now.
You make Tank Black Panther, it doesn't work. Well, maybe.
No, it does.
It's clear.
No, maybe.
Yeah.
I saw this. So yes, Nikisha cannot leave us now. We are family. Yeah. Gotta stick with it. Stick with it. I think you'll appreciate it too if you stick with it. It does suck at times. you know, with the trolls.
Deuce, the man, the myth, the legend.
Even better. Let's see. You guys are all coming in here. Deuce, so leveling is peak. Appreciate the greatness while it's happening in real time. it is a lot of fun. Season 1 was a lot of fun. Season 2, I gotta check out season 2. I am gonna check it out probably this week because I think I'm caught up with like everything watching wise. I know I say about. I watched Dope Thief. I get caught up with Dope Thief,
which is really interesting. I'm enjoying it. I cannot wait to do something like on Dope Thief.
Yeah, I think it's the only one that I get caught up with, and then Solo Leveling. So, yeah. And then I kind of started to get my girlfriend into Demon Slayer. Yeah, so she kind of wants to go see the movie again because it looks gorgeous. Like when we went to go see it in theater the last time, she's like, "This looks amazing." I was like, "It's so good." So you know, it's just the animation is so well done. So then we got what's up, collector. The iPhone 16 is going up to 1,000, and the iPhone 6 Pro 2,000. Damn. And I just said the regular edition PlayStation 5 is going to go up by 40%. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not an iPhone person, so
yeah.
pull as high as you want.
Yeah, I'm very much Android.
Yeah, see. And then the Pro.
Android.
Yeah, Android all day. I have one Apple device in the house. One. That's all.
One. Well, hold on. Before we get too far, can we do something for?
Yeah, there you go, Deuce.
And all this stuff, and then one more for you.
Oh, I like you, pussycat. Yes.
Yes.
Love it.
I almost uploaded some more, but I was like, yeah, I'll work on that later.
Yeah, if you guys got any suggestions, like for sure, like the Megatron, that was from Kenny. I think Kenny Sparks kind of recommended that one. Yeah, so if you guys got any cool ones, let us know. We'll write it down and try to
give me one Thanos. What I am inevitable. Just one.
Yeah, it snaps and it's a screaming goat like instantly.
Exactly.
See. I didn't know I was gonna get a pep talk.
But no, because you've come a long way. I remember the first time you jumped on a stream and going from where you were to the stuff I've watched, I'm like, yeah, no, you need to not stop. And you enjoy it. So do it.
Yeah. So I agree. Kevin saying Fantastic Four can stop 700 to 800 million. That'll be a win for Fantastic Four franchise. It's a lot of F's at the box office. Oh yeah, 700. If it hits 700, I think Marvel would consider that like a win. But it would want to get, if it gets at 800, then yeah, you know. Then I think if it gets to that high, it needs to be at least a good movie too, right?
Yeah. If it's a legitimately good movie,
thank you, man.
That's going to be a big help. They're already off to a pretty good start because the first trailer was pretty solid. They just really need to. The marketing needs to be something special, and the second trailer also needs to be something very, very special. There's a lot kind of riding on this, and particularly in the case of Fantastic Four, I feel like, because this is the second theatrical reboot of it, and
the third start.
Yeah, and none of the previous movies were very good. I can't even look at the I'm not even blinded by nostalgia to call the first two theatrical movies good.
Yeah.
the first one was really just pumped out sideways because that's when comic book movies were gaining popularity, and they just fast tracked it to cash in, which is a shame because a Fantastic Four movie could be amazing. We actually do have an awesome Fantastic Four movie. It is called The Incredibles, so it's not like it's impossible to make a good Fantastic Four movie. But they really got to do something to win the good graces of general audiences, I think.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm hearing good stuff. Like whenever anybody sees something new, like a lot of people at CinemaCon got to see the new Silver Surfer, the Shamal Ball or whatever her name was, and they're like, she looked amazing. Like the CGI was like insane.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. People
are saying Galactus looks good. So
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
a lot,
in the bits of Galactus that we have seen look great. I haven't seen the.
It looks like he's gonna shrink in size of what it looks like too. So that's gonna be awesome.
I haven't seen the Silver Surfer yet, but I really like Julia Garner as an actress. I think she's really good.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with them going with the female Silver Surfer, especially with this being an alternate universe. I kind of like that they're switching things up.
Yeah, you're probably gonna kill her. So, and then real quick, we got a shout out to Deuce again, giving 5 memberships out. So we got Nolan got one, Dominique got one. Terrence Thompson got one, Toxic Gamer, Xavier Flood. So yeah, Deuce, Delta Dan said it, W Deuce.
Yeah, exactly. With the win,
dude. Yeah, making everyone making everyone win. Yeah, I think this should be just a membership whenever people get memberships.
Hello, rich people. Troy's joining you. Yes, I'll hold.
And since we got a Jack Black movie this week.
He's the best. I love it.
It's not the best.
Nacho Libre is the best. I love Nacho Libre. One day I'm just gonna be wearing my Nacho Libre. I have a Nacho Libre mask up there, like that. It came with the movie, so I have like, and I have an actual like luchador mask, like from Mexico.
There's no way you're gonna come on the stream doing
when
that.
Why?
You have to have a hat on,
bro.
It
looks so stupid. It looks so stupid, man. Like, cause like all you see is just the lips and the nose, and then the eyes, and then everything else is like all colorful. Yeah. So, I don't know how those guys wrestle in that stuff, man. But yeah, Deuce, you are the GOAT, man.
Easily.
Yeah, Incredibles is the blueprint. Agreed. It's already halfway done, right?
Right. Yeah. I think The Incredibles is better.
Love the Incredibles movies.
Yeah.
I really like the third one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people, it kind of feels like the second one is kind of slept on or just kind of swept under the rug, but I liked it. And I'm excited for the third one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope we get a time jump. I think
I agree.
Yeah. Have Jack be older, have obviously Dash and Violet be older. I think I think we need a time jump for the third movie.
Yeah. I agree with that. You need Jack to be at least walking around and talking a little bit.
He's already kind of walking now, so I mean a 2-year time jump. It's not really a time jump because they still all be. I mean, because it's been 3 years. Is it really a time jump if it's the exact same time that we've not had them?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when did Incredibles 2 come out?
2018, May 2018.
Summer 2018. If it's 8 years, if he's 10, is it a time jump? Is it? If a tree falls in the forest.
That's a good. 10 years is a good.
It's not time jump though, because it's not. It's exactly the amount of time it would have actually been. It's not a time jump.
Well, remember
it's 8 years, so 8 plus 2 is 10. He's literally 10.
Remember, Incredibles 2 took place like right where right where the first one left off, and
Mhm.
you know, we got that movie 14 years after the fact.
Yeah, they should have
That was
done
like
that.
the next day. They might do it just to keep it going, like keep that kind of trend going. So
You're killing me,
We'll see.
man. You
we'll
know,
see.
Mhm.
Let's see. Run around real quick. So Delta Dan saying, "I'll ban him for you, Nikisha." There you go. So you already got one person who said he'll do some mod work for you.
I got a headlock for you. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, get you in there
Deuce again.
again.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man! Deuce is just
The
jeez,
man.
Deuce.
That's what
You are, yeah. There you go. Y'all do good work. We need Incredibles 3. Yeah, we are getting it. We are getting it, but we appreciate it, man. You coming in, helping us out with super chats, Deuce. That's epic. You know.
no,
Make sure I heart it. But yeah, we are getting. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some stuff at D23. You know.
Yep, exactly. I think
You
at
know,
D23 you're gonna see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it might not be a trailer or anything, but we'll get at least a synopsis, maybe a look. Maybe we get a time, not time jump, but we'll find out if it's like he's 10 or if he's still like it's the next day. So I think they'll at least tell us that. But yeah. Imagine if like Jack becomes like the villain.
But he was already kidnapped
you
by
have
the
for-
villain. But
Yeah, but he becomes the villain. What you got?
It's okay that mine's not movie quality.
I forgot I did that with the actual like.
Oh no!
I forgot I did. Oh, that's funny.
That's great.
Fucking acolyte sucks. That was a good one. Made myself laugh. I forgot I did that edit. And it's Step Brothers. Step Brothers is just Step Brothers is so good.
That's what I want. I want that to be it.
Oh man.
Hey, no. I need you to do this. I need it to be this. I need it to be the song, the singing, and Sweet Child of Mine. And when she's singing, and he's like flat, terrible. Like that.
Yeah.
When they're singing in the car, I need that.
They're in the car. Yeah. Yeah. Catherine Hahn is like over it. She's just singing. That'd be funny. Yeah, I haven't had a carb in 20 years, and like it's so great especially with Adam Scott like being
exactly
because Erica's listening to the podcast, the Severance podcast, and I guess she had told me that like when they first met, Ben Stiller was like, "Oh, I loved you in Step Brother. You were so funny." I was like, "Because he's just so good in Step Brothers. He's such a dickhead, like asshole in Step Brothers."
Oh my god.
Yeah. Step Brothers. Oh man. Yeah. But Deuce, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Let me see. Keep
Thanks,
going.
Deuce.
What's we got in here? Try to find some new people. We're doing any trailer reactions. We might do a couple. There's the new Mission Impossible, the new Havoc, the new Tron. Oh, we're definitely watching new Tron.
I was like,
I love Tron.
Same.
We talked about this on Saturday that because I thought it was good, right? And Anzo was like, "Man, it's some booty. It's terrible." I was like, "Man, I love Tron. I'm sorry. This is what it is." The trailer.
No, Legacy is not the best. I didn't hate it. I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Yeah, Legacy had a flimsy plot, but visually, I thought it was really amazing. Saw that movie in IMAX 3D 5 times. Yeah. Oh man, when the soundtrack came out, that was all I was listening to for at least a month and a half. Even had it on when I got into my car accident, and I liked it so much that like even my car accident didn't deter me from still listening to it.
Man, I'm glad.
Mm.
No problem. Tron is okay.
$2 super chat. He goes, no problem. Oh, man.
I enjoy it.
It's-
You know, I enjoy the universe no
I have,
matter
like,
what.
fuck.
I enjoy Tron. I guess I'm kind of
The
iffy with the shift.
30th, no, 20th
Yeah.
anniversary.
Mhm. I guess I'm kind of iffy about the shift to the real world, but still visually it looks like a fun time. And going by the trailer, you hear Jeff Bridges' voiceover, and we already know he's going to be back. I just wonder how they're going to explain the absence of his son. Why he's not in it, why there's no Garrett Hedlund and no Olivia Wilde. So that's kind of a letdown. You'd think they'd be in it, but
whoa, okay, we got good. Ace says Master of the Universe is looking good. Ace coming in with it. Awesome. That's amazing. And then Deuce came in right behind him.
Yeah.
So we got shout out Mama Bear because she's in the building. So all that stuff before was all pre-show, but until Mama Bear walks in the building, we don't start the show. So that's all pre-show. Now she's here. We can start the show. 100%.
Yeah. I feel like the super chat should go to Mama Bear. like I feel like that's your super chat.
Yeah, so now the show can begin.
So,
we can actually start doing stuff, but until Mama Bear gets here, we just kind of wait.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Play this one for since we got so many super chats, like all back to back, from Deuce and
please try to enjoy
Ace.
each fact equally.
Please.
There you go. Please. Oh man. Yep, there you go. So you're getting super chat, Storm.
Well, you know what Storm's like. Did you ever hear the story about that? The whole thing about the whole dance?
No.
So they didn't tell them at all about it. So they had no clue, that Seth or whatever the guy's playing Seth, Tremere, whatever, he could dance as well. And all they knew is they had to dance, and then they had these instruments to choose from. And they all just chose these stupid things, and they had no clue what was going to happen. And he just took over what's happening.
Yeah. The choreographer, I think she came out and was talking about it, and is like, she just told him like, "Oh, just explore the room, go to everybody, have fun with it." And he's like, "Got it." And then it became like one of the best things, of the show.
Oh man. Yeah. He is a legend. I love him so much, man. Every time I see when he's dancing, he's like pop locking and stuff, and he's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. And the second season is just him doing it like with just the straightest face. I don't know how he could just straight face, and he was like it, like, man. Yeah, he's so good. He's so good. Hopefully he gets a little bit more recognition in the upcoming Mission Impossible movie, and he kind of starts popping up in more places, I think he deserves it. I think he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'd say for season 3, we all like just rock a mustache. Rob a Melchek mustache.
Nah, I'm not cut off my beard.
I think with Brandman.
Yeah, I
forgot what I said. Like do the Movember one year.
The Movember, I was like, "There's no way I'm cutting off my beard."
Yeah.
Because I said, "Ashley would like kill me." She's like, "No, I'll pay you to put it back on. I'll come on the next episode with like tape back on, like all of this."
Are you just like missing like two dreads or just
cut off?
And it's like just taped on your chin. Hey, why is that one really short? It's just like yeah.
That's what we're doing.
That's funny. Yeah. All right. Let me get into a few other people, and then we'll get going because I know Fernando's in the house saying what's up. So appreciate it. Fernando, sorry, we're just so far behind, and we keep getting these like awesome super chats. So, is that a Flash shirt? I don't know the name. Sorry, no, it's we just
Shazam.
Captain Marvel, pretty much. Yeah,
He is Captain Marvel. I'm just telling you. I got the comic book. It shows
Captain Marvel. Yeah.
But yeah. Shazam. Yeah, Shazam.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm a little laggy. I don't know why I'm laggy. I got nothing running in my background. Annoying.
Yep. Shazam originally is Captain Marvel. You're 100% right.
Mm-hmm. Sorry for skipping over. We're just kind of bouncing around everywhere with the comments. That I said The Last of Us season 2 sitting at 93 right now with 43 views. Yeah.
93.
Yeah. I mean, it's an awesome show.
It should be 100.
You know. Oh, season 2. You said season 2.
Yeah.
That I did hear that it's pretty high because I've been hearing that it's not as good as season 1. That's what I've been hearing so far.
Because he's going to die early. We need to do squares for the time point where it's actually going to happen. We need to do squares, guys. I'm telling you, it's happening.
I don't ruin it, man. He's like spoiled it for like.
It's he. Who's
he? Yeah, but I've been hearing it's just not as good. But 43 people at 93% is still pretty decent. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If we did squares, can you imagine what would be crazy? It'd be crazy.
Ace is saying, yeah, let's do that. We could do something like that.
Yeah.
Yo,
we could do something like
everyone
that.
Put in their little square. We figure out what it is. That would work. What episode?
Yeah. We can even do how many episodes? There's 8 or 10 episodes this year.
They actually looked that up today. Well, I think there's 10.
Because if there's 10, yeah, we could do like some guesses.
Just for the people that know. Yeah.
Do it like a Google take a guess. Like if you know season 2.
Exactly. If you know, you know.
When is it gonna happen? Yeah. Yeah, and then the Oscars thing. I was so pissed off. So I started doing it, and then my computer turned off, and it didn't save, and
It's
I just
7.
had a chance to do it again. There's only 7 episodes.
Yeah.
So we can split it too. We can do the first half of one episode or the second half of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it. You okay?
Okay.
I think it froze for a little bit. There it is.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
No, I'm talking about. I think it was froze for a little bit.
I'm gonna reset my modem real. I'm gonna do this real quick because it's too bad. Like it sucks trying to talk to you guys. So give me like 5 minutes and I'll be right back. Don't watch Tron. I want to watch a Tron. Don't watch Tron though.
Okay.
Watch Havoc or Mission Impossible or something. Don't watch Tron.
Because I had Tron up, but when he said something,
I want to see it. All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
All right, so we're gonna go through all of these comments real quick. So here we go. I find Tron boring. Wow. Okay. I mean, I understand. We've a lot of people said that, right?
Yeah, I can understand that. You know,
you weren't the only one. I mean, we were just talking about it Saturday, and Anzo said the same thing.
I really enjoyed, like, Yeah, obviously I like the first Tron, but I really liked Legacy. I liked Tron Legacy. Um, I liked, like we were talking about on Saturday, from a visual standpoint, I really liked it. Not just the scenes inside the grid, but I just thought it was very well filmed. And the guy who directed it, Joseph Kaczynski, I think that was like his first feature length film that he made. I thought he did a great job. There were like a lot of standout scenes just in terms of the way that it was directed. I love the intro scene with Garrett Hedlund's character Sam, like the motorcycle scene, the way that was filmed. I really liked that. The scene where he goes back to his apartment and is talking to Alan. Like I liked a lot of the like medium and wide shots. I thought he did some fun stuff with the way that it was. I love the use of lighting in that movie. I really enjoyed it. Obviously the grid scenes. Like I said, I saw the movie in IMAX 3D 5 times. I had that much fun with it. I just thought they really put their foot in it from a visual standpoint. I like stuff like that from time to time. I think the worst I can say about it visually was we weren't quite there with CG deep fakes for actors.
Yep, and it looked terrible.
The CG Jeff Bridges looked pretty horrible.
Yeah,
but other than that, I really liked it, and the Daft Punk soundtrack.
That should be something too. Yeah, Mom Bear says Shazam was originally Captain Marvel, 100%. So I'd happily watch a Shazam movie starring Brandon. It will be way better. That's not a very high bar to jump over. Shazam. It wouldn't be a very high bar to jump over. That Shazam movie was terrible. Severance is getting all the Emmys. Solo Leveling is getting all the anime awards. 100%. Severance is going to win a lot of the Emmys. A lot of them. I mean, the #1 watch show. I'm ecstatic for it.
Did you like season 1 more than 2? Did we talk about that yet?
Okay, if you're gonna ask me that question, we need to. Well, let me go through these comments. I want you to ask me that in 2 minutes exactly. Because let's go through this real quick. Because I want to talk about that. So let's do that. Okay. And I asked, did you see that Dr. Doom mask that I pre-ordered from Amazon that I'm planning on wearing into Avengers Doomsday? So we could also talk about the Robert Downey Jr. look in his the last couple of things he's been doing, and his 60th birthday invitation they showed that shows you maybe how Doom might look. I was checking all that stuff out. I was talking about that on the Daredevil one. So all that stuff is interesting. So did you ever set up like you did your Oscars on a separate website? We should set it up. We'll do that on Facebook. Yeah, like Collector says, we'll Facebook group chat. I think that's a great idea. Books, Gers, and Purrs, how you doing? Thank you for jumping in. So then I got this. I think we all know what's going to happen. I think so. I'm going to the end of episode 2. Because of the trailers. The trailers, he's not in a lot of the stuff, and it's only 7 episodes. That means there gotta be a lot of episodes without him. Just saying. Well, this Tron does not look as boring at all. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun when we see this.
Me too.
The tank can take his time, give me a chance to make a cutie because Shazam turned the same color as his shirt. Almost red. Let's go. Let's go, Mama. Do your thing. So agreed, Tron will always be fine. Solo Leveling season 1 was fantastic. No, it was. Solo Leveling season 1 was amazing. And amped up season 2. So Solo, I haven't seen season 2. I've only seen one episode. So, but season 1 was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now ask me that question again.
Which did you
Where is
like? How did I
be
word
willing
it?
to be Mary Marvel for that Shazam? I just had to do that. Now go ahead.
What did I ask? Did you like
Season
Severance
one.
season 1 more than you did season 2? I think that's
No.
how I worded it.
Yeah. No, I thought season 2 was a better overall season. I thought Severance season 2 was amazing. I think Severance, the ending, the last episode, the season finale, season 1 might be a little bit better than season 2, just a little bit, because it's controversial. Season 2 is controversial, but Severance as a season, I think season 2 was much better, because season 1 took 4 episodes for me to really get into it. Season 2, I was in it.
Yeah, and we had a good amount of, we had a good amount of payoff in season 2. I think a season 3 will really bring things full circle, but I felt fulfilled, but just fulfilled enough until we get a 3rd season.
I like it. I agree. I agree.
I think the 3rd season, I think 3 seasons for something like Severance, I think 3 seasons is enough. So I'm good with them.
I wonder if 4 seasons what you get, but I agree 3 seasons might be enough.
Yeah. So we'll see where they go with it. I'm hoping this is the last one and they can just really bring things full circle. But
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I was just kind of wondering. I think
Yeah, where do you stand on it?
I think I liked season 2 a little bit more also. Just because exactly what I mentioned, it, I thought we got a decent amount of payoff. But just enough payoff.
I agree.
To tide us over until the next season.
I like it. I think so. I think so too. But season 1 was good, and without season 1, we've never gotten any of this stuff. But season 2 was, I think, more epic.
Yep. They allowed for more fan theories, I think.
Exactly. So more interaction. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like I said, I don't know if I said earlier. So Erica's watching the official Severance podcast with Ben Stiller and stuff like that. All right. She had told me, she goes, your guys is way better. And she's like, she goes, I'm not just saying that. She goes, you guys are just a lot more fun. It's a lot more entertaining to watch. But I told her, I'm like, it's also, we're fans and we're able to have theories and different ideas and stuff. I was like, they're the creators.
Exactly.
So
they
have to watch what they say. Yeah.
Exactly.
They have to watch what they say. So they have to talk about like behind the scenes and this is what I was thinking and blah, blah, blah. They can't sit there and be like, oh yeah, like, the goats are clones and blah, blah, blah. Like, so I get it, but it did make me laugh. She goes, we're better than that.
Brandon doesn't need padding, unlike in that one movie.
The one in the movie.
The one in the movie, I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, can't argue with them. Yeah. Even how they start season 3 of Severance will be insane. I cannot wait so much, but I try not to think about it because I get too amped up and then realize I have to wait like a year and a half. So they start shooting Paradise season 2 already.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, we'll get Silo season 3 before we get Severance season 3.
That's not even a hard thing. And Collector talked about Silo today. He said, and did you see my other mentions? I'm on chapter 25 of Silo book now. I was on chapter 15 a few days ago. So first of all, you're going to love it. And it's a fast read. It really is, and it's a lot of fun. I'm glad that you're enjoying it, but wait till you get to book 2. Because ish hits the fan. It really, really does. You're gonna really like it.
Nice. Yeah, I got him on audiobook. I gotta listen to him.
So good. Just enjoy.
So the rumor is Silo season 3 is gonna release either October or November.
I hear it's gonna be this year. I hear it's gonna be Silas gonna be this year.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. So I saw that. I hope that means Paradise season 2 will come out next winter. So I hear Paradise, they want to do it the same exact time next year.
What, like January?
January.
No.
They want it.
Well, yeah.
Was it January? They want it done. February? I think it was the end of January, early February. I think that it was right before Valentine's Day. I think it was, wasn't it? Or was it right after? But they want to release the same exact time.
January 26th.
Yeah. So if they do that, then all of a sudden we get Paradise season 2. Right at the same time. That would be so awesome. I'll be very excited for that.
Yeah, I think season 2 is going to be really, really cool.
It's going to be a lot.
We already
of the world.
Got the world kind of. Well, we got the world, like what's going on, but now we get to explore, outside the dome or outside the mountain. Yeah, season 2 is going to be good. Yeah, I hope they find a way to get maybe some flashbacks or something, kind of what they did this season 1 with James Marsden.
I feel like they're gonna have to.
I don't know James Marsden, but you're gonna have it with you need a great actress to be. Well, his wife is already there. He's gonna have a lot of flashbacks to see what happened. How did she survive?
Yeah, there's gonna be at least a handful. Well, I don't say handful, like at least 2 episodes that are gonna be mostly her. I think
easily has to be. Has to.
Yeah. Because I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna get 1 episode of, what was it, where we saw the events, but from his side, from Xavier's side, we're gonna see it from her side. So her on the other side of the phone.
Calling.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
100%. We're gonna get that. So, but yeah. All right. Ready to watch this Tron?
Let's go.
Real quick. The one I think I'm worried about is that they're going to take 2 years just to film the second half of season 2 of The Last of Us. Yeah, because this is only part 1.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope not.
I started rewatching The Last of Us today. Forgot how Fink said the beginning of the episode is such a good one. It's such a good one. If you see our episode breakdown that we had on Saturday, it is so effing good. I cried twice during that episode, the first one. Twice.
Yeah. Episode 1 was so good.
So, Books and Girls of Paris says Sterling K. Brown is he's interested to see if people still feel the same way they do about Sinatra by the end of season 2 in reference to viewers' dislike of the character. But she tried to kill everybody else that's left in the world. They try to kill everybody else left in the world. I hate when you have a villainous person is just a villain. Let them be a villain. Even if they have their reasons. They can have their reasons. They're still a villain. So, always remember, if a crazy girl asks you for a Nintendo Wii, just give it to her.
Yep.
Oh, it's 100% right. Oh, sorry.
Wait, okay, real quick. Were any of you disappointed with that? Because I'm thinking, there's gonna be like a memory card in there. There's gonna be something important in the Wii, right? Like there has to be something important with the Wii.
Nope.
Just she wants to fucking play tennis.
Yeah, I had no problem with that because that makes you realize how crazy she is. You never date a girl that's crazy. Like crazy. I like the Wii. Like hey, just keep the turn. Like it's like crazy. See, the one thing I'm hating about streaming services, they're not giving us 10 episodes of a season, even 9 anymore. They're giving us 8, 7, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Daredevil. A pain in the ass.
Stupid Daredevil. House of Dragons is only going to be 8 episodes. Last of Us is only going to be 7. The new Game of Thrones show is only going to be 6. Man.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, this is how they're doing this. Yep, agreed. I highly doubt my perspective will change on Sinatra. Exactly. I don't care if the crazy girl is her daughter. I don't that's whatever, all these theories. I don't care. She tried to kill the world and then try to pick the 25,000 people that are going to live without giving anyone a chance. I don't care.
Yeah, she's a monster. Like, she's a bad person.
Yeah,
I didn't like her from the start. I did something about her just like irked me the wrong way, and I was like,
yeah, I get that. I got a weird vibe from her early on.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I like. Is like, she's a monster. That's what the psychiatric chick said. Yeah.
House of Dragon should be 10 episodes a season. HBO just being cheap.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Zaslav came in and
changed all of it. Said, we ain't gonna spend the money on that $20 million an episode. Here's 2.
Yeah, figure it out.
I figured maybe the character Jane has a processing addiction. It's very smart. That's a very smart way to do it. I like that. Though sometimes crazy is just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the studios are making a shit ton of money from streaming, so I don't know why they can't just pour money into these shows. Apple does, and they're losing money.
And they're losing a lot of money. But streaming is actually pretty is a loss. Netflix, barely just got like profitable within the last like 5 years, 6 years or so.
Yeah.
Like I said, Apple TV, that they're losing $1 billion. HBO Max, they're, I don't know how much they're really doing it, because they were kind of taking their streaming pretty much their HBO channel anyway. Yeah. But even the streaming stuff is just HBO, the channel, the cable channel, just on your phone, basically. So it's like,
Brandman stood up.
How'd you put Band-Aid on?
No,
this is my Severance plaster. You guys didn't see that whole thing, because in Great Britain they call plasters, and the dude put a blue thing because the doctor had a blue thing for the doctor when he got hit in the head with the chair. Remember, he had the blue one, and then so he wore one, and then was the actress that they called plays Mark's wife, whatever. She wore it for him after he wore it.
I didn't.
That was a huge thing. Yeah,
I didn't even.
So what's her name? Ditchin, whatever. She wore it afterwards. She's like, "Oh, I'll wear the plaster afterwards." Because that's what Band-Aids are called Band-Aids, because they're called plasters. So the more you know. Well, that's what we need. The more you know. So we all got that weird vibe from that show. And he says, Mission Impossible trailer. Let's go. We'll do Tron, and I got Mission Impossible ready to go. Okay. Yeah, I was literally going to ask why you put a Band-Aid on his head too. This is my silent talking about Severance. Even when we're not talking about Severance, I'm going to be talking about Severance in my head, at least.
It's just...
but okay, I already have it all.
They just had What is this one? Tron.
It's the file.
Oh, nice.
Video file. So you can just do it now.
Yeah.
Slowly turning blue. That's funny.
Yeah. Damn, am I laggy again? What the hell?
Yeah.
Also, the video file, I just noticed I can control it, even though you shared it.
That's why.
That's awesome.
That's why I did it.
That's awesome. I like that. I didn't know that.
So I found out when you doing behind the scenes things, but you're on a YouTube video and watching the trailer. Behind YouTube, you hit PP, it'll download it as an MP4 file. And you can convert it and then download it as a file, and then you can use that to play the file in this instead of playing the trailer. play the file.
Oh, okay. I go. There's a website I use that you just type it in, but the PP, I didn't know about that.
You just go YouTube, you get PP on the trailer, and then automatically downloads it and converts it and downloads it right to your thing right there. It takes like 2 seconds.
Nice. I did not know that. All right. Let's watch Tron, then we'll watch Mission Impossible, and then we'll talk Minecraft. And then Tron, no. Tron's so good, man. I don't know. It's because I'm nerdy. I grew up watching Tron like on repeat with my grandpa. Yeah, so yeah. It holds a special place in my heart. But yeah, we'll watch it, and then we'll watch Mission Impossible. All right, let's get this one. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. I'm with Brandman and Brian over here, and we are gonna check out the new Tron Ares trailer with Jared Leto. Who else was in it?
Evan Peters, Gillian Anderson.
Oh damn, there's a lot of stuff I didn't know. Well then, what's his name? The main guy, from the original, Jeff Bridges. Yeah, he's in it as well.
Yep.
So
but no Garrett Hedlund and no Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, maybe
it'll make sense when we see
sneak him in. Yeah. So real quick before we get into the trailer,
Deuce.
Y'all need to watch Solo Leveling. I've been telling everyone. I agree. We'll watch it. Well, I don't know. I'll try to get these two to watch it, but I'll watch it.
I'll watch it.
Watch it. So I got
watch everything. Why not?
I'll watch it. Yeah.
And
I got Crunchyroll.
That's real quick, Deuce.
The goat. I wouldn't mind doing we don't do a lot of anime.
I like it. So let's do it.
Yeah. Watch season 2 or season 1 and season 2 and then review it.
I see season 1. So
thank you, Deuce. And also shout out to Tony in the house.
What's up?
What's going on?
But cool. Let's check out this trailer and then talk about it. I have not seen this yet, so I'm kind of excited.
Motorcycle is exceeding speeds of 120 miles per hour. Last seen heading northbound.
Unit 12, acknowledging dispatch. Already in pursuit.
Just in the real world.
I'm looking for something. Something I do not understand.
Yep. What? That's awesome.
Combining.
Ready? Because there's no going back. $10-25.
Awesome.
Plus
the music is going to be awesome by 9 Inch Nails. Granted, it would have been awesome to see Daft Punk come back, but 9 Inch Nails is a more than worthy replacement.
Well, you tell me what you think.
Yeah, that
this is another. This is going to be another IMAX 3D watch for me. Visually, it looks absolutely amazing. You know, seems like they're following a similar formula as Tron Legacy. Especially visually. So many standout shots in this trailer. Obviously, the light cycles, the recognizer hovering above the city. That was really cool.
Them trying to throw a bomb inside of it, and then the lights coming cutting it off, and
Yep.
that was so good.
That was super cool. That was super cool. It just, yeah, I'm like super psyched for it. Like, it might be a dud like Legacy. I hope not. I hope they learn their lesson.
Me too.
But this looks really good. Like
Yeah.
coming to the real world, because that's how Legacy ends, you know, with them like, hey, we're bringing it to the real world. So yeah, that's why I'm like, we have to see Olivia Wilde in this, and
We have
she's
to.
the reason why. She's the reason why it got to this point, right? I mean, you know, she's the digital product that came into the real world. So
you might not see him, or you might hear her. So it's one of those things we have to see how it goes.
Yeah, I can't see why they wouldn't bring her back, and if they're bringing back Flynn, the Jeff Bridges character, like why wouldn't his son at least show up in a couple of scenes?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that only makes sense. I mean, it just looked really cool being the real world, and you have to. Some people don't like it. If you're a Tron, purist, you're not going to like it. Like Anzo, we talked about, me and Brandon talked about on Saturday. He doesn't like the fact that it's in the real world. He thinks it should stay in its own world, but it doesn't follow the storyline. The story the next step is the real world. So I think that works overall. I think it's going to be a fun time. I wonder if Jared Leto is good enough of an actor that's going to bring people to it or turn people off from it.
A little bit of both, honestly. Because he turns off a lot of people, but he brings in a lot of people as well. So, I mean, legit, he's going to be both. I kind of agree with if that's what Anzo was saying, where they should stay in the digital world. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it in the real world. I think it'll be kind of interesting, like it's coming to life, and even in our real world, in the real world, like AI becoming such a thing where like the digital world is kind of becoming physical, and it's kind of freaky at times, so obviously this is all like a bigger stretch than having like some stupid robot that looks like Tom Hanks on stage, but obviously, same idea, but this is definitely on steroids, but I think it's awesome. I think it looks cool, like seeing it in the real world and stuff like that. So yeah. This could lead into some cool stuff. It could lead into some cool stuff.
I agree.
Well, as far as I know, Jared Leto, he is Ares.
Yeah, I think he's a title character.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm sure he's going to be a lot in the movie. Yeah. I'm kind of curious. I want to know like how exactly what exactly is going on.
Yeah, and how him and the just where they go with the plot, where Ares comes from. Are they running with that whole subplot with the ISOs from Legacy?
Oh yeah.
Like where are they going to go? And at this point, what justifies them getting into the real world? Yeah.
So
I mean, everyone's talking about the class system. I mean, that's what Tron speaks about. That's the whole point of it. The idea you in this class and you can't get out of it. That's what it's about. So yeah, that's the reason you get that vibe, because that's what it is.
Yeah. I'm down. This looks awesome. It sounds awesome. It looks awesome. Hopefully they can execute a better story than Legacy, but I'm more of a Legacy apologist. Like it's not a great movie. Don't get me wrong.
Same.
I'm not saying like, oh my god, it's amazing, but it is gorgeous to look at.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I think it's okay.
The deep fake wasn't ready yet. That's all it was. That's the only thing.
But that didn't even look that bad. That actually looked pretty good with the deep fake with Jeff Bridges younger.
It looked pretty bad.
I mean, I haven't watched it in a little while. Yeah, I haven't watched it in a little while, but I remember watching. When I saw it, I'm like, okay, But I mean, you're also able to get away with a lot more because it was still in the digital world, so you can give this weird color spectrum to them. This aura or whatever.
Yeah, it looks very weird.
Yeah, I might have to watch it again. I'm for sure I'm gonna have to watch it again.
I think that was the one thing Brandman said when you're going. He was like, "Yeah, I know the deep fake that was not good, but
well, in my head I remember was it horrible? Damn,
it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
There were certain times where it looked kind of passable, like where he was standing like under kind of like darkly lit areas or in darkly lit areas, but other than that, it looked pretty horrible.
But you don't have to worry about that with this, right? Because in the real world, you're able to combine these two, and the computer can do that now. The technology has caught up with the concept, so I think it's going to look even better.
Yeah. So I'm down. Sign me
Yeah,
up.
I'm down for it.
Sign me up. Like, obviously, I'm a fan. I got the big collector edition from the 20th anniversary. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, guys.
All right. Well, listen.
We got to finish this thing out. You can't tell you do that. You can't edit it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But cool. That is our thoughts for Tron Ares. Let us know in the comments what you guys think about it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you care for Tron? There's a lot of people in our chat right now in the live chat. They're like, kind of don't like it. So I get it. It's a little nerdy, but let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. Appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us. And if you are in the live chat, stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic right now.
Thanks, guys.
Go ahead, B.
Yeah, all right. I'll be right back.
Let me change that. Man, we're going to C2E2 this weekend, and obviously it's a lot of walking.
Yep.
We're doing all 3 days. My knee feels like it's gonna fucking explode, bro. Oh my god, my kid jumped on it a few weeks ago, and it bent the way it should not have bent, and it has not been feeling good.
We need to get you a knee brace, man. I'm gonna send you.
I got one. I got multiple. I got multiples. But yeah, like today I was at work sitting at my desk, and I like moved the chair weird, and the side of my knee kind of rubbed on the inside of the desk, and oh my god, man. Like I just sat there with like fucking teary eyes in pain. I was like,
another one bad. we need Peter Griffin with the knee.
Yeah. Let that go.
Actual footage of you.
Yeah, right. I did one years ago where I put like Derrick Rose's face over it.
That's too soon. Too soon.
It's still too soon. Man's retired. Still more milk.
My elbow. I while I was benching, I started to have the tendonitis.
Like tennis elbow a little bit.
Yeah, exactly what it is. So like I can still work past it, but it hurts like holy hell. So I usually have a brace on it usually. So I don't know if I might end up having that on Saturday. So but it's my fault. I mean, you shouldn't be doing what I do sometimes. You're getting old. Stop doing it.
Yeah, mine is like. I keep bugging my orthopedic. I'm like, can I please get the knee replacement surgery? Give it to me. I don't know a single person that regrets it.
My father-in-law.
Really?
What?
Why?
He said the pain is so bad still, and the arthritis that comes in because you still had the nerve endings.
My mom just got her second one done in September. I think it was September. So, but she was just like night and day. Like she's like, I can walk again.
And you can walk again, but it's what's the stuff that's in between that keeps the elasticity? Was it?
What's that?
Inside the knee, like
cartilage.
Cartilage. You tear the cartilage, whatever, and or if you tear cartilage and you have the surgery, the cartilage still is torn, so you never get that back. And so my father-in-law had knee reconstruction, whatever, but cartilage still hurts. It's still thin, so he still rubs against it still. So the pain never really goes away. They could and they shave it. They could go back in. They could shave it down, but he doesn't want to have surgery again.
Is it? Yeah, full knee replacement or yeah. Yeah, because like for me, like I got my knees all jacked up. I got
you're at what'd you tear?
ACL.
ACL.
Damaged most of my meniscus, tore up a bunch of cartilage.
No, so that was his meniscus. If you tear your meniscus and you have knee replacement surgery,
they just remove it. I got a half a meniscus in my knee.
He didn't remove it. So they said they could go in and take it all out.
Yeah.
And
how old is he?
Pain.
That's a bad doctor. I'm sorry, that's a bad doctor.
68. So
if you're past 30, you don't need your meniscus anymore.
This is
done
30 years ago.
Yeah. If you're past 30, yeah. I mean, one day they won't give like, well, with mine, like I was 17 and the doctor didn't want to leave me without a meniscus because he's like, you're still young, you're still gonna play sports, you're still gonna have some fun. So he gave me at least a half of one. But now the issue is, as you get older and stuff, there's a lot of defects in mine. So I have a lot of holes in it. So basically, my ortho was like, we can just rip it out, man. I'm like, yeah, can we fucking just remove it? You know, like I don't need it anymore. I'm not playing like that level.
Did Delta Dan just say he's gonna turn 40 tomorrow? Did I just see that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Turn 40. I work construction is almost always part of my body hurting. Oh yeah.
Dude, happy freaking birthday.
Yeah, we had no idea.
A half an hour left. Well, at least for us. Yeah.
40. He's 2 hours behind.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's California. Yeah. So then Ace is like, I had both my knees replaced. I'm so happy I did it. It's been fantastic. That's why a lot of people I know like just get it. Because my mom, like she could barely walk and yeah, she got both knees done. And she's loving it. She doesn't like the shit that happened at the hospital from doing it.
Yeah, but we all know about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, fucking pain in the ass with that shit. But yeah, but they won't do a knee replacement until like you're. I mean, some places won't even touch you until you're 50.
Yeah, they try to push you as long as you can. Same thing with but knee is different than hip.
Hip. Yeah.
So my cousin just got her hip done, and she's only 26.
Yeah, they'll do hip a little bit better, or a little because that
you have to get it replaced again.
Younger. Yeah, you got to get
every 20 years.
That young. Yeah. But I just want my damn knee. Yeah. Because like he had I had a cortisone shot. Oh my god, it was like the best thing ever.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh my god,
it's weird seeing that giant needle go into you. Oh my
shit.
God. Oh, I had to close my eyes. I was like, because you hear it go. I'm like, oh, what was that?
Because it gets in that void, and when it gets in that void, and then you feel it spread. Man, then he's like, oh, it's gonna be sore a little bit today, and tomorrow you feel better. So I woke up the next day like, holy shit, my no pain, no nothing.
It felt like good. A new person.
Oh
I
my
God. Go do this. I can go running. Let's go running.
But he told me, he goes, it can last a day, it can last a year. We don't know. Mine end up lasting about
3 months. Mine was about
2
3 months.
About 2 months. Yeah, mine was about 2 months, and then it's kind of went away by that second month, or the end of the second month. So. But my doctor, he didn't want to give it to me too many times. He's like, because then you can cause a lot more damage if you keep giving it to somebody. I was like, yeah, but yeah. Happy birthday, Delta Dan. Everyone's you're saying happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, right. Once it's gone, pretty much. But stepdad didn't regret it. He got replacement. Yeah, keep it with the kids. Yeah, that's why I need it.
That's the other thing. If you feel a lot of pain, that's the big thing.
My mom was in so much pain. They tried giving her a cortisone shot.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't enough space in her knees because they've been so fucked up for so long. Even the doctor was like, I don't know if I can give this to you. They did it with the ultrasound to find a spot. They couldn't give it to her because there's just not any cushion. It was so bad, man. Like the doctor's like, this is the worst I've ever seen. Or like he goes, honestly, I should submit this to like medical researchers so they can like look at this shit. It was so bad, man. I'm like not even kidding. Like I felt so bad for my mom.
Deuce again. The man, the myth, the legend, the goat.
That will stick one leg out when you're seated and try to stand up. That's the test.
Yeah, well, his leg would just break.
Yeah. No, right now, I mean, usually it's fine, but right now, I can't. When I'm on the floor with my kids, I can't get up. It's just so painful right now. It sucks.
So I can do that with my right. I can't do it with my left because of the Achilles torn. The torn Achilles.
Yeah.
It never goes back. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can do it with one, but not the other.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Oh man, yeah, it sucks, man. It's still like one of the most annoying things is like if I just wore a fucking knee brace when I was playing football in high school, like this would never happen.
No, it still probably happen. Don't worry about it. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we I don't know if you know Hanson Field.
Yes.
We played there.
You played with all the divots?
Yeah. With a fucking carpet. Yeah. It's not even AstroTurf. It's not even turf. It's carpet. It's so bad. It's
the green stuff that you in the 60s, like that you put in like on the backyards where they couldn't grow grass. It's that. It's like a rug. And it has these divots like in the middle, like it's so bad. It's not like gone, but underneath it, there's like this hole. Like you step on it, it'll be like a hole in the ground. Like what?
I think that's exactly what happened. You know, like you saw me running, and it kind of like you said, fell in a little bit, kept running, and then that was it. But yeah, but if like Brian knows, but it's like old turf, like old turf. Man, I did a tackle on that. Like, and I get, and I didn't wear anything, underneath, just my jersey, I got up, fucking rug burn, that turf burn all down my arm, down my leg, because I didn't wear long socks. So it was like, and then I get to the side and they just sprayed me down with the cleaning spray that burns like all hell. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? that should have been the thing to tell me, like, hey,
something's not right. Stop.
Yeah, that was the first play. That was the kickoff. I'm not even kidding. It sucked, man. But thank you, Deuce.
Deuce, I got this for you real quick. And this.
Oh my God! Wow!
Because that's what you do to us, man.
Yeah. I try.
You succeed. You succeed.
Yeah.
All right, let's do these last three comments and then let's get into this thing we got right here.
Yeah, yeah. I've never getting a cortisone shot in my knee. It sounds bad, but it looks bad too, but it's insanely good afterward. But it is like legit. It's a huge needle. It's a big needle. So it's like a freaking like 8 gauge.
The gauge is
big old boy.
I had it in my shoulder before I had surgery, and I could see the doctor because I have a thicker muscle, right? So they have to get through they have to go right in the middle of it, through the muscle to get to it. And here it goes. And he's pushing. You see him just pushing as hard as he can. This little dude, and then you go. I'm like, what the hell was that? And he was like, all right, I'm good. I turned around. I was like, what the hell did you do to me? Like he's like hammering it, like trying to get through my muscle. It was so bad. Oh, it was like the worst experience of my life. That and the MRI machine is the worst experience in my life because I had to close MRI. And
it's up on your shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm in there and I couldn't move for literally like an hour and a half. And I'm so big that it's like right here. And worst nightmare. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, they have open MRI. It's not as good, but they do have open. But luckily, I was able to get away. I didn't feel it too bad because of my leg. So the MRI, the machine came to like my chin. You know,
that's
and I never was
perfect.
fully in. Yeah,
I had to be inside the machine
Yeah, that
for an hour and a
sucks.
half here. Feel the freeze, and it was
fucking
dude,
jackhammer.
when you close your eyes and you just I count to like I think 8,000. That's the only thing to keep me sane.
They didn't give you headphones?
They did.
Oh, okay.
But I was stuck in it.
Still too loud.
And I'm so stuck. Imagine like being in the thing that's only big enough for you to do like this, and you have to sit like this the entire time, and it's literally in your face, in your body. It's like right here. It was the worst experience of my life. Literally, I'd rather have surgery 1,000 times. I'd rather break my leg anytime. I do not care. I'd rather have a compound fracture than have to go through a closed MRI again.
Yeah, MRIs, they're not fun. I fell asleep during mine, because I had it done a couple times. But like I said, I was never fully in there, so I was able to still like legit just fall asleep.
And you feel the heat. Oh my god!
Yeah,
I was going through it. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Never again. I was like,
that
do this one time because I'm not moving because it's not happening. Not happening ever again.
Oh man! All right, I'm just gonna run through these so we can go. I'm never getting cruise to that. I got one in my wrist. It was more pain. Turned out I dislocated it. Oof, that sucks. Yeah, that definitely would hurt. Both hips replaced as well, but looking forward to it. Oh man,
I want to have hip replacement surgery too one day. I just know that they told me to wait as long as you can.
Yeah, I know that one's a long rehab. Way longer than the knee, I think. Isn't it longer than the knee?
No, you're able to get up like the next day.
Oh, really? Oh, damn.
Yeah. You get hip replacement surgery, you get able to get up the next day.
Wow. Delta Dan knows. He goes, those old turf fields was like playing on thin carpet on top of concrete.
It is.
Exactly what it is, man. It sucks so bad. You know. The new ones are nice. They have the little rubber pellets in it, so it's like cushiony and oh my god.
No, those aren't new. Those are 25 years old now.
Yeah. They're not from the 60s. Yeah. They're not like
those burn too because it's a little tired.
Yeah, they burn.
So they burn.
They get everywhere. You take off your cleat, this all come.
I have a helmet over here that still has little pellets in it.
Shake it. Morocco.
College.
Mom said I fell asleep. Yeah, same. MRIs aren't fun. Yeah, I had to get for your back. Yeah. You have my wedding ring on and I feel it vibrating the whole time. I'm surprised they didn't tell you to take it off.
They do. Mm-hmm. If you can't get it off though.
Yeah. You fell asleep in the MRI. Yeah. It's easy to do. It depends though. But yeah. Ace is turning into $1 million man. Exactly. Ace is gonna be there. We can make them better. Oh man. All right. First diagnosed with cancer. Oh man, I didn't know that. When I was first diagnosed with my cancer, and after I got stereotactic radiation treatment, I had to do MRIs 2 times a year. They had to put me out with sedation, and they have wow.
Because if you have to go all the way in, and let's go up, and you can't move,
you got to stay still. Yeah,
and I was stuck because once again, I told you like I'm wide. So I'm feeling stuck in there and I can't move. And the dude couldn't get me out.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. I think with one time, I know with my mom, they had a sedator too, for a different thing. Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know you had cancer, man. So I'm glad.
I'm glad you're
I'm
here.
assuming everything's in remission. So
I'm just glad you're here. That's a blessed thing, period.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Bridges' son dies in the movie, and that's why we don't see him. Oh, if they kill him off like right away,
or he's this is a long time jump, and it's been 40 years. And the only reason Jeff Bridges in is because he was inside.
Yeah, I don't really I don't think they'd kill him. I don't think they'd kill off Sam.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. That would be kind of sucky.
Yeah.
They had to put a tube. Yeah. Usually if they sedate you, they got to put they have to intubate you.
And they can't get to you either. So like you have to make sure it's continue to breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild. Hospital gown. That's about Mama Bear. Her steals like a couple hospital gowns when she's at a hospital. Like my pajamas. If we get back bowl, I'd be very happy. Nice.
The bowling, yeah,
That's a
that's
goal. Be able to bowl.
That's a good goal.
Well, definitely need hips and knees for that.
Yep.
So, yeah. Yeah, see, I used to keep one at home for nights at insomnia. That's funny. All right. All right. Let's show this one real quick. I'm coming up to my 10-year mark. When I hit my 10-year mark, I would be considered cancer free, and that'll be in 3
my
years.
god, that would be so awesome, man.
There you
Oh
go.
my
That
goodness.
is super awesome.
The best news. That is amazing. Honestly.
In 3 years, hopefully we'll still be doing this. You come and you tell us like, that's it. You were cancer free.
We're gonna have a whole show for you. I'll dedicate that show. That'll be for you. That's it.
Yeah, that is awesome though. I have a list of goals I will reach. That's once I will get it done. Nice. That's what you need. You just need that list and
motivation.
And hit it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fantastic. All right. Well, since Collector he's been waiting, let's watch this trailer.
Dude, oh my god.
What do you do?
He said, "Well, I break backs." So.
Well,
I wasn't ready for that.
You're either Bane or a chiropractor.
Or no, the other way.
What?
Bend over.
Oh, geez. Well, whenever I think of like chiropractor, I always think of Homer Simpson with the garbage can. It's like 1, 2, better not sue, and push him.
Like that.
Yeah,
So that's the fun way. Yeah, that's the fun way. Exactly. Break backs. That's brand man over there. Look at him.
Backbreaker.
The backbreaker. See how he's down to 9? He's just like, well,
he's gonna change his name on the bottom. Oh, jeez. And like I said, I told my mom I was gonna get a $700 to $600 Amazon gift card.
That'll be awesome. That'll be. They should give for that. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man, really, Kevin saying international audience is gonna be good for this film. It will. I'm gonna save this when we actually get to it. All right.
Exactly.
The fun way.
The fun way.
Oh my god.
I like it. I love it.
All right. I was thinking of something I'm not gonna say. Yeah.
Hey, you can say, I'm all with it.
Well, I was watching a podcast earlier, and it was like a bunch of dudes kind of joking, and one guy got labeled the Jawbreaker. So
the Jawbreaker,
yeah,
good Lord, that's awesome.
Like,
oh my god, that's awesome. Sounds a little painful though.
All right. I see that one, Kevin. I'm gonna save that for our next in between topic. All right, because I know Collector's been waiting for this one, so let's watch this.
Yeah,
then we'll get into we'll finish with Minecraft and then call it a night.
Okay.
All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly. I'm Tank Kramer, and we're gonna check out the new trailer that just dropped, I think earlier today. The new Mission Impossible trailer. Yeah, this morning. Yeah. So
13 hours.
Yeah. So I haven't seen it. I think this is the same one that CinemaCon saw, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong.
I think so.
Yeah. I haven't watched this one.
Yeah. So yeah, let's check it out and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Damn.
Very, very awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a trailer. Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
That is, oof. Yeah, that is good.
Mm-hmm.
Very final. That's what
Yeah.
that's what I'm getting to. Like a collection of everything put together. It's like this is it. I think this is it.
I think this might be it
Yeah.
too. You know, the franchise at this point's been going on for 29 years. You know, yeah, it looks like this might be the last one, the swan song, or maybe they'll do a torch passing like we've been hearing rumors of in order to keep it going. But I think it might be the end for the character of Ethan Hunt. I don't think they're going to do anything like kill him off or anything like that. I don't think they're going to do that. But I think this will, conclude everything. Pretty cool how they're incorporating stuff from the original movies into this one plot wise too. That's really cool because the Mission Impossible movies, I think until it wasn't until Rogue Nation that they kind of started getting a little more serialized in the sense that the last couple movies all had kind of an ongoing storyline. Before that, it kind of felt like the previous movies just kind of stood on their own and they were their own individual stories. So that's kind of cool. But overall, I absolutely love the Mission Impossible franchise. I think now that I think about it, it's probably my favorite movie franchise. Especially how the first two I thought were just okay, and then once the third one hit, that's when they began their upward trajectory, and that's when I really started getting into them. And very seldom does Tom Cruise miss. Say what you will about him as a person, but he's one of the last remaining movie stars.
Yeah.
I think that he always brings his A game. I think these movies are cool because he does one big stunt that's like a stamp on the franchise now. Sometimes he'll do more than one. I wonder how many he's going to do this time, but I guess it's
looks
going to
like
be
a few.
Yeah, it looks like a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think part the big stunt in the last one was the big jump off the mountain.
The big jump off the mountain.
Which is super cool, but I feel like that was all the marketing. It was here's the jump, here's the behind the scenes.
That train
here's the trailer
scene,
to
the
it's
train
so
fall
cool.
off and go.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
The one on the plane right now that we just saw him hold on to the plane and all that stuff. That looks amazing. And then, as Collector said, jumping into the Arctic Ocean, dude. I don't care. Tom Cruise is Mission Impossible.
He really is.
So forget the whole what Brandon's saying, Jack Reacher. Tom Cruise is Mission Impossible. There's nothing better than seeing Tom Cruise as Mission Impossible.
He's synonymous with the franchise.
But he's literally it. And then when you watch it, you get goosebumps, right? You feel it happening when you're watching it. I enjoy it so much that I cannot wait to watch again. I'm going to be first in line in May to watch this again. I just feel like he knows what he's doing. It feels so good, and this could be surprising how much money this makes. Knowing this could be Tom Cruise's last movie in Mission Impossible as Ethan Hunt, I can see this doing a big number. And surprising everybody.
Especially having the name The Final Reckoning, because I think the last one was a big misstep calling it Part 1.
They didn't
don't like that stuff. No,
Yeah.
But they course corrected and they're calling this one The Final Reckoning. And then all these trailers, everything seems like this is it. Yeah. And I think people are gonna want to come out and see this in theaters. Every trailer is so good. This is the third trailer.
I told you that this was going to make $1 million, $1 billion. What would you say?
I could see it happening.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that potentially happening.
Yeah, I can see it happening. Because it is a part 2 technically because it is continuing the story from the last one, which was a good story. It was really interesting. So you're gonna add that story plus adding in all the previous movie cameos and tidbits and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, I mean, fans of the franchise are definitely gonna love it, but I think normies, who've seen 1 or 2 movies here and there, I think they're gonna come in and want to see it, so and like Brightman said, like Tom Cruise, he's like one of the last movie stars, legit movie stars. So yeah, I can see it hitting $1 billion, especially if it's a good movie.
I mean, the first one got $571 million. So yeah, I can see if this is it, and people really find out this is a great movie and this is it, $1 billion right there for him.
Yeah,
it'd be the surprise of the summer. No one sees it coming, and then all of it, it's gonna be like Top Gun. Everyone knew Top Gun was gonna be good, but they didn't realize how good it was.
How good,
Once you realize how good it was, and then all of a sudden you see this along with being the last one, I might go see it 2 or 3 times myself.
yeah. This is definitely one of those IMAX Dolby Digital. Like you want to see it in the highest quality I think you can. So
yep,
yeah, definitely want to see this like in good quality because it looks cool. It looks really cool actually. So yeah, I'm super excited about it. But when was it? May
22nd, I think.
23rd.
Okay.
Yeah. Film for IMAX, which is always a good thing. So
yep.
But yeah, cool. So we're gonna get into your comments in a second, but we want to appreciate say thank you to everyone coming in on the replay, checking us out with this trailer reaction. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think about the final reckoning with the Mission Impossible, the possibly final Mission Impossible movie that we get. So let us know in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us every Monday and Thursday and Saturdays when we talk about movie trailers, different movie reviews, and different nerdy stuff that we like to talk about. But we appreciate everyone in the live chat. You guys stick around because we're going to get into your comments right now. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Delta Dan saying it looks dope. It looked.
It does.
I was glued to that.
I was.
That's a trailer.
I almost forgot that I was watching with everybody else. I was like, man,
that was a trailer.
Oh yeah, you guys are here. That's right.
Yeah. Collector said, I don't know if you saw my message, the other messages, but CinemaCon, I'm assuming at CinemaCon they heavily indicated
this would be that
would be Final Mission Impossible movie.
Yep,
I can see that.
It's a good time,
Yeah.
I mean, the Final Reckoning kind of puts that out there too.
Yeah. And plus, you went through so many actors. I'm sure they want to move on to, and so yeah, make a big bang, make a lot of money at the end, and see what else you could do.
Top Gun it.
I don't know if I want them to do a torch pass.
I don't want it either.
Yeah.
No, I'd be fine with them just wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Keeping it contained.
Just like they said Indiana Jones, I didn't need him passing the torch. I just need them be Indiana Jones and hang up the hat.
Yeah.
We don't need another one.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. It's unless it's gonna be the final reckoning. Exactly.
This time we're serious. Finally,
the final reckoning. Like I said, he's gonna do a Mission Impossible marathon next month. So
that's pretty awesome. That's a good one to do.
That's fun. Yeah. Who does his own stunts? Not many people do it now. Jackie Chan, he doesn't even do anything anymore. And then Tom Cruise. So
Jackie Chan says, I'm too rich. I don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, he got injured a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. So yeah. He's doing his Karate Kid stuff, and that's it.
Which looks good too.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
It does. So I've been hearing rumors that this movie is gonna be 3 hours.
Wow.
I'd be good with that.
Yeah, then it'll definitely be the final one.
But if it's right, if it do it, well, first of all, Haley, I'm good with being 3 hours as long as she's in as many scenes as possible.
Yes, yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah. Well, I think it was their birthday the other day or today.
I think it was a couple of days ago.
yeah.
Very recently. So,
Ooh,
yeah, she was
good
in my
Lord.
feed a lot, which was awesome.
She's always in my feet a lot.
Same.
Yeah. Collector said, yep, I'll be there day one. I'll be purchasing my ticket as soon as it goes on sale. Same. I got my reminder on my AMC. So as soon as tickets go on sale. It should be 2 weeks. Probably another couple of weeks. Yeah. Usually a month out. So because like today, Thunderbolts got released. So I already got my tickets.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get mine tomorrow.
Correct. So the only problem is that Lilo and Stitch is coming out the same day as this.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
No, people are gonna go see this.
Yeah, I think you could watch both.
Yeah.
If Barbara Harmon taught us anything, 2 movies that are different genres can both make bills.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing that matters is if there's 2 good movies out, people are gonna go see both of them, and they're gonna make a lot of money,
movie weekend.
Yeah, so people like going to the theaters. It's just
give them something, a reason to do it with a good movie quality.
Exactly. And you see, I think it was it Sony? I forgot, or Lionsgate. I forgot what studio head was telling theaters at CinemaCon. They're like, stop with all these damn trailers. Like, stop. Like, come on. Like you got to respect the moviegoer. And I was like, yes. Like, I never am worried. Like, if the movie starts at 7, I'm like, I got like 30
We'll get
minutes.
there by 7:20.
Yeah, we'll get there like at 7, or some food, go sit down, watch a trailer that I already seen 100 times.
Still see 5 trailers.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully they get that. But I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal with those 2 coming out. Edge of Tomorrow will like that. Yes, please. I want a sequel.
How long have we been waiting for that? Live, Die, Repeat. I feel like I live, die, repeat it 15 times.
I love Edge of Tomorrow.
I got the steelbook over here.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it if they just leave it alone and don't make a sequel. I know there's been rumors of them trying to make one.
I need more.
Everything is in place.
Yeah,
and from what I understand,
a long time ago,
it was gonna start, and then what's her name?
Blunt.
Emily Blunt. She took a project right before they pitched her Edge of Tomorrow. Guess what project it was?
The Fall Guy?
Mary Poppins.
Fuck Mary Poppins.
Exactly.
Well, I guess she's the one I should thank.
Why we don't have a sequel yet?
Yeah.
Supposedly everything was ready to go, in place. They had pitched it to her, and she goes, "I would take it." Except yesterday, I just said yes to Mary Poppins.
Yep.
I was like, "F Mary Poppins."
I did it for my kids. F them kids.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at her.
I am.
It's gonna happen.
Did you watch Mary Poppins?
Yeah.
Yeah. She it wasn't as unnecessary a sequel as this would have been, but
I think they can do some cool stuff with Edge of Tomorrow sequel.
Yeah, I'd be open to it, but I'm good with it being a one-off.
Kevin Davis said, if Lilo and Stitch wasn't coming out same day as Mission Impossible, the film chances of making profit would be stronger. It would. Like, it would be like, oh yeah, this is gonna make a lot of money. I think it's still gonna make a lot of money, but I can see, like Brian said, I can see both of them. Because they're not gonna compete against each other. It's hey, Friday we're gonna go see the movie or Friday we'll go date night with the wife, and then Saturday morning family movie.
Yep, exactly.
So yeah. So we'll see. Because I do want to see Lilo and Stitch. I think it looks cool.
Yeah, we'll see that definitely. I'm definitely gonna see Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't like the actress. I like Rebecca Ferguson. I want her back. Oh, you don't like
Haley Atwell? Oh, look. We were friends until Haley Atwell she ain't got to say nothing.
Yeah,
true.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'll watch for 3 hours.
They're both, I think, really good actresses, though. Like both. So actress level, I think they're both really well, like good. But obviously, like Haley Atwell's got the edge.
Yes, she does.
Oh my god.
Or the curves, I should say. Not the edge.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But Rebecca Ferguson, like she was over it, you know. She even said as much. She goes, I can't wait, forever for another one. I got other stuff I'm doing. So I get it.
She's a star.
Yeah. Has a star of her own show. She got a new movie coming out. So
yeah.
Mom Bear said Lilo and Stitch will crush it. I think so.
That's gonna make it could make $1 billion too, honestly. If you told me that 2 movies made $1 billion, the 2 movies I would guess would be probably those 2.
Yeah. So I mean, there's some people upset because Nani is, I guess, not dark enough.
Light. Yeah, lighter than Lilo.
Yeah. But then there's pictures because people are like, oh, they got a spray tan. But it was like, there's pictures of her when she's like, back home, on the island. She got dark, from and that's normal, It's like, you know how many like Puerto Rican friends I have that they're in Chicago, they're kind of white, and then they go on vacation for a week and come back, and I'm like, oh, bro, like, yep, you were in Puerto Rico for a week, like.
I understand why people say it, but it's not fair to people that that's who I am. It's not fair to that. I am literally this person, so it's not like I'm trying to pretend to be something that I'm not. So I understand what people, because you are now personifying or you are representing all of us. So that's why you wanted to be the darker color. I understand that. But it's not her fault. You literally got some Pacific Islander. I mean,
yeah. I mean, in the trailer, she's definitely got some more, color to her skin. And people are like, oh, it's a spray tan. But I was like,
so
I'm like,
what?
But
yeah.
It's I don't think it is. There's older pictures of her. It could be, but it's just I don't know. I don't really know the actress, so and for me, Lilo is the main. Like Lilo needed to be perfect, and from the trailers, she's adorable. So, and then Stitch looks awesome. They got the original voice casting for Stitch. Lilo and Stitch need to be on point, and both of them are on point for me, at least so far. So
we'll see.
I don't know. Yeah, Thunderbolt's gonna do better than Anthony Mackie Captain America at the box office.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Easily.
Alia was fine as.
There's not even an answer how fine she is. Like, good Lord. Good Lord. Like, watching her, sometimes you stop breathing.
You say, I gotta know which timeline y'all in, and then Deuce is like, got my answers. Yeah. Do an American Mary Poppins, a spoonful of sugar, or a cap.
Put cap in your ass. Nah, we don't have nannies.
Also, it would be in America, it would be like you got a bucket full of sugar. There's no spoonful of sugar.
That's true.
Spoonful of sugar, diabetes, type 2.
On Tuesday. This is what we do on every Tuesday.
She's also in Dune. She is also in Dune. Yeah.
Sure is. Yep.
Pretty sure she's going to be in the next one in Dune 3.
The mother, yeah, probably.
I think she
as the mother,
yeah. She doesn't play that big of a role anymore. Jason Momoa already said he's coming back.
Yep.
So.
I did,
and I loved his quote. He goes, he goes, if you didn't read the book, don't be mad at me. Like I was like, yes. So I'm like, oh, they're doing super sci-fi shit. Then I was like, okay, they're gonna go there, because they're bringing
No, but it's so confusing.
Anyway.
Dune is
Yeah.
confusing for even sci-fi people, like if you ever read the book.
I mean, then once they bring back who's it, Duncan, and you're like, wait, what? And then like I said, it gets super sci-fi. So, but Dune's gonna be pretty good. I think I'm looking forward to that. Bet Jurassic Park makes $1 billion
because dinosaurs always make $1 billion. That's pretty much just it.
Yeah. I mean, you got dinosaurs, and then you got Scarlett Johansson running around in like a tank top. It looks like for most of the movie. $1 billion, boom, done. Yeah.
When's the last dinosaur movie that didn't make $1 billion?
I think it was the second one, right? The Jurassic World. Did that make $1 billion?
I think it did.
Did it?
What was that? Was it 65? That Adam Driver one?
Oh,
yeah.
Does that count as a dinosaur movie though?
Yeah, no, because you didn't know what the hell it was.
It counts as a crap movie.
You didn't know what the hell. Even when I was in the movies theater, I still didn't know what the hell it was.
Same.
Yeah.
Jurassic World made $1.6 billion.
I just saw that. That's crazy.
I'm like, Fallen Kingdom made $1.3 billion. Like, Dominion made $1 billion. And Dominion was terrible.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, this one's making $1 billion.
Yeah, it's just it's dinosaurs, and this age. It's just what it is.
The thing I said, it'll do more than Thunderbolts and probably Fantastic Four. Probably Jurassic Park. I think, especially because globally too. Global market's gonna get it up.
It will. It will.
Yeah. Since they brought back Dire Wolves,
it might make $1 billion internationally.
Just
you know what I'm saying? Just internationally. Bill.
Yeah. The other day I said Dune was the most confusing audiobook I ever listened to.
You can't listen to Dune. Once you get past book 2, you can't just listen to it because it's confusing as crap. Don't get to like book 5. You're like, what the hell is going on?
I never even got that far. I started reading the third book, and I'm like, I'm cool with giant worm person king. Like, I'm good. It started getting way crazy for me. But Doom Messiah, I think, is gonna be pretty good, though. It's gonna finish telling Paul's story. So I don't think they go past that. And once you go past that, then it gets really bonkers.
Yeah, I don't think they'd go anywhere beyond that, though.
Yeah. Yeah. The fake Messiah, tell that story, be done with that, and set up whatever else because Warner Brothers is probably going to want to make. But I think Denis Villeneuve is going to be done after this.
Yep.
Scarlett Johansson in a tank top for guys is like Brandon in a tight shirt for me.
No, it's more.
Man. People love some dinosaurs and ScarJo a cherry on top. Exactly. And then Collector said, "You guys have a good night. I'm gonna get ready for bed here." Cool, Collector. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. I'm glad you stuck around for the Mission Impossible trailer because that was an awesome trailer. That was an awesome trailer. So, yeah.
See you, Collector.
Doesn't sense. I was listening to it during my commute and had to rewind it so many times. I only got through book 1.
You're like, what?
Book 1 is the thickest book. Book 1 is like, that's a big book. The other ones are much smaller in comparison. But Dune that's why they split into 2 movies. And there's still a lot of details they missed. Missed out on. But yeah, Dune it's wild, man. It's wild. Well, cool. I don't have a fancy background for Minecraft.
F Minecraft.
Pull up. I think I'm the only one of you guys that had fun with it.
It was a terrible movie.
It wasn't a good. Don't get me wrong.
It wasn't good.
It was not a good movie.
Definitely
It
wasn't
wasn't
good.
a good movie. But I had fun with all the little things. I play Minecraft. Yeah, I haven't played it in a while, but I do play Minecraft. You know, and I watch Minecrafters. So.
Yeah, I wasn't even interested even a little bit. And I heard and got stuff. And I just was not. I was done.
Yeah,
like, this is stupid as shit. But my girls loved it, so whatever.
Yeah. Then you hear Matt Berry when Matt Berry talked at the end, like that made me crack up. I was like, anytime I hear Matt Berry, I crack up because he just has that voice.
It's a turn your brain off movie. Turn off your brain movie.
100%. 100%. Did they throw popcorn in your movie theater?
No one threw any popcorn.
No. What were you, Brian?
You think they're gonna throw popcorn in mine? And I'll give them a quick look. They'll stop it when they eat it all. Eat it now.
Yeah, no, the videos I seen, people are like, it's the entire theater, which is crazy.
No, you put popcorn on me, we won't have problems.
I'd much rather have popcorn than the Minions, the Gentle Minion thing they did where they're throwing freaking bananas. Like, I would have been pissed.
Oh, I'll choke slam somebody. Once again,
like popcorn's one thing. Like it's I don't want to get whacked by a fucking banana.
Study says I'm a proud Minecraft movie defender.
I don't know. It was fun for me. Like it's not a great movie. It's not a good movie, but it was fun.
I rolled my eyes.
An entertaining one.
10 times. Let's roll. Why are we here?
Oh man. But all right, let's review it. You got the synopsis up, or you want me to?
I already got it.
Got it. Okay.
I roll my eyes as I read it.
It's Minecraft. Yeah. Yeah. And after this, we'll call it a night. Try to do a quick one. All right. What is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer. I'm with Brian the Grizzly, and we're here to talk and review a Minecraft movie. This came out this weekend, and it is the big winner of the weekend of the year, really. So we'll get into box office numbers towards the end. But we'll get into our ratings, our review, our likes, our dislikes, and everything like that. Just a quick rundown of what the plot is, Brian.
A mysterious portal pulls 4 misfits into the overworld, a bizarre cubic wonderland that thrives on imagination. To get back home, they had to master the terrain while embarking on a magical quest with an unexpected crafter named Steve.
Yeah. Yeah. So pretty much, and Steve is played by Jack Black, but then we also have Jason Momoa is
in the world right there. That's
it was weird.
You're not Steve.
Weird. No. Other ones, Jennifer Coolidge was in this one, which was okay. Matt Berry, Jermaine Clement was in it. Emma Myers is one of the main characters, and Sebastian Eugene Hansen is Henry. So, but yeah, there's some names I was kind of surprised to see, in it.
Yeah.
But we'll start off with our likes. Brandman, what you like about a Minecraft movie?
Well, this movie was definitely a movie. But no, I liked what was it? The Overworld.
Mm-hmm. That was the
I liked the way it looked. I thought it was entertaining with, like all the Minecraft characters and that sort of thing. I thought that it did have a couple quotable lines and a lot of moments that I legitimately laughed during. I thought Jason Momoa was pretty funny. I think I had underestimated him, in terms of an actor, like between this and Fast X. I thought he was like one of the few good things about that movie. But yeah, I thought it was fine. By the way, the tater tot joke had to be a Napoleon Dynamite reference since this was from the same director.
Yeah, 100% was 100.
But yeah, I was fine with it.
Yeah, there was a lot of references to other media, other big like kind of stuff. So yeah, but yeah.
He just froze.
Me?
That was
Tank.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, froze.
Sorry, I don't know why everything went blank for me for a second. But what about you, Brian? What you like about it? It ended.
Yeah, I was like, it was no longer playing after 2 hours. I was hey, no, the third act wasn't that bad. The third act was kind of funny, and then the end credit scene was pretty funny. I enjoyed that. But yeah, that's pretty much where I leave it.
Usually I save the comments, but I said Brian liked the nap he got.
Exactly. I was like, I rolled my eyes so many times. It was so funny. Like I just was like, I can't believe I'm here. I'm watching it because I thought it was going to be funny and good. Like, but I think Jack Black took me out of it because I was looking for Steve, and that just took me out. And then it was poorly executed. The entire movie was poorly executed as a movie, so like it was not good. But the third act, I get you're in there, you know, and it kind of has some redeeming parts of it. It was a little funny that I laughed at a couple times, but I can't say I liked anything necessarily in the movie specifically. Nothing.
No? Oh man. I had fun with this movie. I had a lot of fun with it.
Same.
You know, like for me, at the auction scene, that's where you get all the YouTubers, you know. So I saw like YouTubers I watch, you know, the Mumbo Jumbo, LD Shadow Lady, like those are Minecraft players, you know. And you know, seeing them there, you know, in the movie was really cool. The one, like another kind of cameo, which I thought was super cool, which I know a lot of people just didn't think anything about it if you never played it, but there's the pig with the crown on his head, and that's a reference to another Minecraft player that had a lot of illnesses throughout his life, and he passed away in 2022. You know, and I used to watch him. Me and my girlfriend watched a lot of his videos. You know, he's a really cool guy to watch, and at least having him show up, his like profile pic, like the thing he's kind of known for was, you know, the pig with the cape and stuff, but they just did the crown. So seeing that, I thought was really cool. All the in-game references, you know, like this movie is definitely made for people who watch YouTubers who play Minecraft or play Minecraft. Like that's who the movie's made for, and then kids, you know, which every kid plays Minecraft. So, you know, I mean, that's who it's made for. Like it's not made for us, you know. I mean,
77% of them are between the ages of 13 and 24. So yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just that, but that's who Minecraft is made for, you know, too. You know, it's kind of like every kid plays Minecraft, you know. So, you know, and then having Jack Black in there, I thought was kind of weird at times, but I did like the stupid songs he did because they were stupid. You know, they were just like really like goofy at times, you know, and then other people like the you know, Chungus, which was awesome reference to that. Chungus knew like the song to his chicken lava shop, you know, like, so I thought that was kind of funny. But even having like Jason Momoa as a Garrett being this like 1989 video game champion, you know, reminded me of Dr. Disrespect, who had that thing. Obviously, no one wants to talk about Dr. Disrespect anymore because if you know about him, then yeah. But it was that kind of vibes of like this old champion kind of guy who doesn't know how to get past, his the one thing he did, made 6 figures from Sizzler. Yeah, that made me laugh. I was like back in the day, making a Sizzler's money, of the 100,000. So I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it looked kind of cool, seeing all the references to the game, all the little things, but yeah. But let's get into the negatives because there's a lot of negatives. We'll start with Bradman. What didn't you like about it?
Some of the jokes came off as pretty try hard, even though I laughed throughout. There were some, it was trying too hard to be quirky and off the wall, which sometimes it worked, other times they kind of shot themselves in the foot with that. I'm starting to get a little tired of Jennifer Coolidge. I'm starting to like get a little fatigue of her and her whole drunk older lady shtick, or drunk ditzy old lady shtick I'm getting kind of tired of it. It was amusing for a while for a couple years, and now I just don't care for it. Matter of fact, you could have cut her from the movie completely and not really have missed anything. Those are my kind of glaring two problems with it. And honestly, it could have been shorter. Those are my big ones.
Yeah. Okay. What are you, Brian?
I thought it was just full of just tropes and like just just put together massive crap. Like it just nothing really made sense, and it was very trying to be funny. I hate when something's trying to be funny instead of just being funny. You can see them actually trying to be like when you say the joke and they look at you like, did you get it? Did you get it? It makes me roll my eyes. Like, why am I watching you then? This is stupid. There was no story. The story was very weak. And then Steve is the main person, right? And that was we know nothing about Steve, right? Like I don't understand what it was. Like people that like this and then hate it like Halo. I don't understand, because this is not really, I mean, it was more about people like that don't you say people that play Minecraft. I think it's people that watch videos of Minecraft, not necessarily playing Minecraft, because they really explain the story of Minecraft. So I
there is no story of Minecraft.
It just or who Steve is.
Steve doesn't have a backstory. Steve is just there.
Make up a damn story. Something. This can't be a movie without a plot or anything that made any sort of sense at all. You can make something up. I don't care if you gotta be a plumber. I don't care what it is, but give me a story.
Yeah, he was a miner, right?
You can do.
He was a miner.
He wanted to be a miner ever since he was a kid.
He worked at a miner,
which was stupid.
It's so bad. Just, oh my god! In so many ways, I rolled my eyes all the time, and I just. I don't like it. I just didn't like it, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But, I mean, but to me, understand, if anyone watch anything I review, I don't like stupid stuff. And I don't laugh at stupid stuff. I don't. I like it to be intelligent, funny, like things like, hey, you made sense. This is very funny, very thoughtful. I like why you did this. Makes sense to me. I just don't like stupid stuff for the sake of being stupid. give me a story, some type of story, even if the story is not nonsensical. But I'd rather watch Step Brothers. I can watch Step Brothers, but don't give me something that has nothing to do with anything. I'm not gonna watch that.
I mean, you saying like the jokes come off like very try-hardy. I think both of you guys said that, and that's like 100% because it seemed like it was like a slight step above potty humor. I mean, there's some parts of it that kind of like got a little dorky like that when they did the little, when they flew through the hole, and they had to go, a certain position, so that was definitely kind of like, like potty humor, I guess, if you want to say, like, kids, safe kind of potty humor, kind of, I don't know it, but yeah, a lot of it was what you said was like, here's the joke, and then kind of like, did you see it? Did you laugh? It was a lot of that, but I don't know if kids, that's what they like or what, but I mean, I'm not a big fan of that kind of humor either. Like, I'd rather have a potty humor, like, give me a a dirty joke or just a potty, poopy joke, instead of like, you're not quite doing that, but you're not doing like real comedy, you're just being Jack Black, you're just, and that's the thing is like with him is like, oh, you're just Jack Black. You're not Steve, you're Jack. Like, they should have just called your character Jack because you're doing what you just normally
being
do.
yourself.
Yeah, like, oh, you play the saxophone. Oh, cool. I saw you do that on Conan O'Brien. Like, bro, like you're not doing anything. You didn't even shave your beard, bro. Like, come on. So it was just Jack
I hate
Black,
his beard.
for me. I hate his beard so much. And Jason Momoa looked weird. I get what they were doing with him trying to be stuck in the 80s or whatever. It just, he looked weird the whole time. And I was like, what? Yeah, I loved him and Jack Black together. Like, them together, like, I thought had the best moments of the movie when funny wise, just because they're just completely different men. Like, oh, here's this, tall guy who's got, muscles and stuff, and then here's Jack Black who's just round,
roly-poly.
Yeah, roly-poly.
You never seen anything like that, like twins, huh?
Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, but that's what they were obviously going for, They were going for like you said, easy, odd,
unoriginal,
kind of yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah. And then the story was just what story? It was beat the bad guy, I guess.
Pretty much straightforward plot.
Yeah, but yeah, not a good movie by any means, or is it well made or anything like that. But I don't think that's what they were going for. So I guess
you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't going for making a good movie or a well-made movie, I should say. They were making a Minecraft movie, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that being any last likes or dislikes you want to get into before we get into our ratings?
No, I think it's fine. I've already kind of talked about all of it for what it is, but it is what it is.
Okay. Cool. So let's do our ratings here on Spoiler Kings. We do now, later, never. Now means you got to run to the theater, watch it right now. Later means wait till it's at home, and never means just skip it. Brandman, what did you give in a Minecraft movie?
I'll give it a later in this case. It's nothing you need to rush out to the theater to see, although you might have a fun time if you do, but you could watch it later,
Yeah. Okay.
It's very much a stay in Saturday, eat some pizza and pound some beers type movie.
Yeah. Okay. What were you, Brian?
What the hell you think I'm going to say?
I think you're going to say never.
No, I'm never going to revisit this movie ever again. I will never look at this. I think it is the worst video game adaptation of anything that I've ever seen in my life. I don't want anything to do with it. Matter of fact, if no one ever mentions it to me again, I will not feel like my life is missing anything at all. So that's what at this point in time is. I don't give nevers until today. Never. Well, I watch it again.
Well, you saying Street Fighter? is better than this.
I will watch Street Fighter on repeat. With Jean-Claude Van Damme and Colonel Bison flying like, like I'll do that on repeat. Then watch this.
Then watch. Nice. I'm gonna give it a later. It's not good. I think this is probably better at home, especially with the kids. I think once this hits HBO Max, I think it's gonna do really good. I think you're gonna see a slight increase of subscriptions. They'll probably obviously they'll do physical media for it, and I can see that doing pretty well for it too, because I can see a lot of Blu-rays and DVDs getting sold. Maybe not a lot of 4Ks, because I don't know if any parent wants to give their kid a 4K, but never know. Maybe they want the collector box and stuff like that. But
toys, toys will be sold.
Toys, yeah.
Because once again, 13 to 24 toys.
Yeah. That's what Sully was saying. Sully said, I'm on the hunt for the 12-inch Steve action figure for just how stupid of a conversation piece it'll be on my movie mantle. So there you go. He's looking for a toy. So, yeah, I didn't even know they had that. That sounds stupid. Like, I'd rather have the real Steve and not Jack Black Steve.
This is what this movie is.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, you're not kidding. But the big discussion about this movie was, how big is it going to be? It broke, I think, the biggest movie of the year, opening weekend so far. Easily. 315, 162 domestic, 315 worldwide. It is now the highest opening weekend for a video game movie, right? Which honestly doesn't have that much competition besides Super Mario Brothers. So it's not like, okay. But it is technically the biggest video game movie opening weekend. Yeah, and it blew out its budget opening weekend, and we'll see. The budget was like what, 150 or something like that. It made that
150
more than that. Yeah, it made that more than that just domestically. So
it made it. Yeah, it made more than that domestically. It doubled it overall in the box office. It's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, it's gonna make a lot of money, and I think a lot of kids are gonna want to go see it. Like Brian said, like
it. I think it broke the domestic box office for a video game adaptation. Mario Brothers still holds the overall.
Okay.
Because overall worldwide was $377 million the first weekend, and then actually made more the next weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah. We'll see how this one goes. Obviously, Mario Brothers had a big, obviously, Japanese following. I don't know. Minecraft has a big following worldwide. I don't know if it's going to be as big domestically as Mario Brothers.
It's going to make a lot. I don't know.
It's going to make a lot.
I mean, I said 750. I could if someone told me it was 850 to 900, I wouldn't even blink. If it made $1 billion, that would shock me. Yeah, that would really shock me, because it doesn't look like it's going to be in the trajectory that's going to make $1 billion. But if it did, it does. So
yeah. But cool. Yeah, I'm right there with you. But yeah, that's our thoughts for this Minecraft movie. We'll see how much money it makes. We'll keep an eye on it and see how high it actually goes. But we want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below. That's what you guys think about it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. Really want to see what people think about this movie. But we appreciate all you guys coming in and hanging out with us in the live chat. We're gonna get into your comments right now. Oh, geez. All right. Oh, make sure I wasn't on mute. All right. I gotta run upstairs because I got a baby who's refusing to sleep, is staring at me right now.
And we have Brandman who's sleeping and staring at us right now too. So,
let's get out of here.
Get out of here.
Close it up. Sorry I didn't get into all your comments right at the end. We got to rush to get out of here, but yeah, Minecraft better than Electric State. Yeah. So did Jason steal the jacket from Barbie? Oh, that jacket, Jesus.
So bad.
Yeah. But we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us, all that stuff. Yeah, making kids go crazy, tear up their theater. Cops are being called out. Yeah,
which is awful.
But that's what kids do. Kids are, and
Yeah, finding any and all excuses, just be little assholes. It's
But obnoxious. And this movie's obnoxious, and that's what this is. Some obnoxious. So that's and I've become an old dad, just a curmudgeon. Like I know that I would take off my belt in the middle of the theater and start whooping butts. That's exactly what's going to start happening. So, hey, you should be asleep.
He should be sleeping.
What are you
Hi.
doing? Good Lord.
Hey.
Hi.
You should be sleeping. Look at you.
But let's get out of here. I gotta go put him to sleep. What about Morbius? Ooh, don't even talk about that.
I would rather watch Morbius than watch this ever again.
Yeah. Yeah. What you doing?
Madam Web. I would rather watch Madam Web.
Because you can laugh at how bad it is.
I couldn't even laugh at that with this, man. I'm telling you, I would rather watch Madam Electric State. I probably.
Oh man, now
I don't know if I want to watch that again either, though.
Yeah, that was not good. Good graphics, but
but I'd rather watch the graphics are better than the story. Let's say had a story at least. This didn't. So I don't know.
Hi.
I don't want to watch either one of them.
All right, let's get out of here. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us all night. We'll be back Thursday, talk about some TV shows.
Getting ready for
some other fun stuff. C2E2 this weekend. So maybe not a Saturday stream because we'll be out all day. So
we'll see.
I don't know.
Remy sleep now, so he's
exactly.
Up. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
Make sure I'm nice and rested for this weekend.
But cool.
So adorable.
Yeah, he's like keeps staring at me like, what's going on? So hi. All right, let's get out of here. We will see you guys on Thursday.
All right.
Later. Have a good weekend.
See you guys. He's so cute.
He's talking. All right. Later.
Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I got to click another button. There we go.
The board has concluded the call.